Hey everybody, hope you guys are doing well today. We have some stuff to go over. We have some new Sonic Frontiers screenshots, as well as some new gameplay. I didn't see too much of the gameplay yet. I intentionally didn't want to watch it in full because I wanted to get my initial reaction. First off, 3 minutes of brand new gameplay for Sonic Frontiers is a lot. And you guys know me, I could talk for 20,000 years over a single image, so 3 minutes is a lifetime, so we have plenty to go over, I'm sure. And also, the small bits I have seen on Twitter, the small snippets I've been seeing, I just had to go live. I had to go live because I am incredibly excited, and I can't wait to go over this stuff, okay? Wow, you guys already are coming through with donations, though. You guys are insane. Yo, Ace, thank you so much. Me Bop, thank you. Meosor Lemboy, thank you so much for subscribing. Timothy says, Sam, pay attention to some of his animations. Some were fixed. I heard about this. We will go over all of that. I'm so excited for the game, and I have hope it could be good. I have hope too, dude. Thank you so much, Timothy. I appreciate you, man. And we have Tyso Bro says, yo, Sam, hope you're doing well. Frontiers looks sick. I agree. Now, let's go over this. Also, let me undeafen here. It looks like we have our friend Wallace joining us. Hello, Wallace.
Oh, these are some pretty cool bananas.
Your introductions are always the best, man. Seriously.
I'm touched. I'm sorry it was a little quiet, but hello everybody. I'm happy to be here. I'm happy to accept the award of Sam's best co-host.
Yeah, let me make sure I got that clown music ready to go in case. Hold on.
Listen, man, I just but Sonic's cool. I like him.
Yeah?
He's pretty wicked.
Okay. What else?
Sonic Forces. I've seen a few little clips.
Yeah, Forces.
Don't like Forces, but Frontiers, you know.
Okay.
I've seen some animations that got tweaked. They look pretty aight.
Yeah.
Some of the gameplay looks pretty nutty.
What else, Wallace? Go into it further. I want to hear more about this.
All right. Well, there's a clip where Sonic sees a Chow and he pulls out a Glock 19 and says, "Get back to the adventure games where you belong."
Yeah.
And then the little seedling dude comes in and he's like, "Oh, finally a good replacement, a good creature."
Mm-hmm. We'll go in more in detail. I want to know more.
All right. Well, I saw Big the Cat. Yeah. I know this is old news, but like, listen, man. I don't know about you guys, but when I saw Big the Cat, well, I nearly just shat my pants of excitement.
Where does that fit into the Sonic timeline? Like, where you know? Go further. What does this mean to you? What does it feel like to know this? What?
I feel like I've done 3 lines of cocaine and shot ketamine straight into my thighs, and I'm bouncing like a mother, man. I'm just I'm giddy with joy.
Yeah. All right. Yeah. No, go further though. Go further. Like, what does it mean to you? How does it feel? Do you? What does it? What's the meaning behind it?
I could sacrifice my firstborn child with no regrets if this game turns out as I hope it does.
Yeah, okay, but can you go a little bit further, just a little deeper into what, you know, that means?
Bro. I think it just means that Sonic is saved. I think everything is going solidly. Everything's going swimmingly at Sega headquarters. I think someone finally has started deleting the assets from the Generations assets from the Sega computer, and we might finally get to go forward. I think it's pretty gnarly. I think Yuji Naka was brought on for a little bit and then fired again because he just tried to make another Bound and Wonderworld game at Sega and it flopped.
No,
I think
no, Wallace, but what does it mean to you? Like, how does it feel to know that, you know, that is the case?
I'm just horny for Big the Cat.
All right, we're done. Thank you so much, Wallace. I think I'm done. Thank you so much. All right. Of course, man. Wow, that took 5 minutes of our time. Chat, welcome to the stream. I want to watch this gameplay now. So, yeah. we're gonna do that now. Let's watch this.
I did have a quick question for you before you start playing it, actually.
Yeah, what's up?
So I was thinking, right? Do you think Rouge the Bat deserves to be placed #1 in the top 10 hottest female Sonic characters list?
We're done talking. Goodbye. All right, so with the Sonic Frontiers gameplay. So I saw a little bit of this boss fight on Twitter, but I didn't watch it in full. So you know what, chat? First to start, we're gonna watch this in full. Then we're gonna go through it piece by piece. All right, sound good? All right, let's go. By the way, correct me if I'm wrong. This is all from Sonic Paradise, right? Because I was told to go here, and now I'm here. So I just want to make sure this is all coming from Sonic Paradise, right? All right, let's go. Right. There's no point in like taking pictures for Wallace. I mean, he always like this. He has no shame. So.
Can we get much higher? So higher.
Gotta say though, Starbucks has started their fall flavors. So go get your pumpkin spice.
He's getting on the pumpkin spice latte.
Let's go. It's so good though.
Are you excited to embrace the colder weather of autumn?
Yes, I am actually.
Sam, can we cosplay as like white moms on Instagram during the fall?
What?
You know how they have like the flat brim almost like Pharrell hats, and they have like the scarves on and the boots and stuff. Can we just like dress up as that together?
No,
like, together?
No, I don't think we will.
Dude,
anyways, let's go into this now because they've waited long enough. By the way, I'll read the donations in a second, chat. I appreciate you guys. I don't want to start off with reading donations, so give me a little bit and we'll read them in a second. Appreciate you guys though. So yeah, so he has that move, which by the way, so I do want to mention this. This seems new, right? So we had that attack where he would punch and kick in the air, but in this attack here, he's able to move while doing it. This is probably some sort of upgrade you have for that move that we've seen early on. Anyway, sorry, I don't know why I'm analyzing it right. We'll watch it first and then we'll analyze it. Sorry. All right.
Got a fucking robot from Battle Boss
here. This boss actually looks sick. Did it just poof? It's oh.
Oh no, it's just
Was that laser? Wow, the ground's texture actually looks really high definition. Okay.
I mean, one thing about Sonic team is they have always been pretty good with graphics.
Usually, yeah.
I think just recent times they've just been like, let's go more stylized, but like it was like Lost Worlds. But I mean,
that looked different.
Even Frontiers looks good, like from like a visual standpoint.
I actually really like how this boss is designed. I was like, oh, all right, Coco.
Oh, dude, he just killed them.
Yeah, he did. That's a big badge.
My man's in Phoenix, Arizona right now.
That's strange. So it doesn't immediately attack when you make a perfect circle. You have to like activate it somehow. I thought it immediately did it when you made a circle. Yeah, it's still not. Still not.
There's like those landmines in the background, like.
Ooh. Yeah, we have a lot to go over. Oh my god. Is that a jumping spring in the background? What the fuck? What was that? There's a spring in the background like a slinky. Y'all see that? That's where my eyes are going. What? Okay.
Oh.
Goodbye, Cocos. So this is back on the first island. Did he just do it? Cancel? Whoa, alright. Oh, they're turning fast here. Okay, so this gameplay definitely has some sort of upgraded speed. Okay, so I heard good things about this, so I want to watch this one here. I like the freedom of movement so far. Alternate path, okay. Another alternate path, or we're jumping back on the main path. Wow, okay.
We off the grid.
And then you wall run on that one? Hell yeah, okay. And there's a bit of freedom to that movement. I liked that. Okay. Yo, I'm just gonna say it now. This game is gonna be Roger Craig Smith's Unleashed with his delivery. He's so deep, and I kind of like it. What? You guys hear that? Sounded like a buzzsaw. Oh no, that's it. Damn it! It looks so good. All right, hold on. I have a lot to go over. We have a lot to go over. All right, listen. Okay, first off, like I was saying in the beginning here, this move. Let me turn on some music, by the way, because I'm going to be pausing a lot. This move here looks like an upgrade of the move we saw where he was just doing a bunch of punches and kicks, right? This is definitely an upgrade because instead of one slash, it's 2 slashes, and you're able to move throughout the movement. And by the way, yeah, I did make a post on Twitter where people will send links and stuff, so we'll go through that post to make sure I don't miss anything. Well, yeah, so this looks pretty cool. Got this whole movement here. So did he get hurt there? Let me look here. Oh no, he didn't. Okay. So this was interesting. So you could do the circle thing, but from what I noticed in the gameplay, it doesn't just automatically work when you make a closed circle, which I thought that's how it was. But in this gameplay, it looks like you probably have to click a button to activate it. You guys are spamming momentum, the M word. Okay, we'll get into it. We'll get into it. We'll get into it. We'll get into it. Let's go one by one here first. Okay, the M word. Oh my god. Okay, we got it. All right, look. So, yeah, so it looks like you're probably able to activate the attack once you make the circle. Which is cool. Okay, I want to know what the heck this was. Okay, so I might need to go frame by frame. Don't kill me. So he gets a stop motion animation. He gets launched into this, right? He gets bounced off of him. Is it the barrier that caused him to do this, or is this an upgrade? And if this is an upgrade, this is pretty much the lightning wisp, but it actually looks cool. It's actually cool. All right, I see momentum. Enough with the spamming of the momentum. I got it. We're gonna go through it, guys. Relax. If this is an attack,
spam for all the momentum in the chat, please. Please a hard spam for the momentum in the chat.
If this is a attack, that's actually cool. I like that. If it's, you know what? Actually, I have a reason to believe this is actually just the barrier, because all the barriers here are straight, but the one he's on is bent. So it's probably just the barrier. It's a very unique thing to have for something that's in the boss. It's not necessarily an attack. Okay, that's interesting. I wonder if there's a way though we can use this attack in other areas of the game. That is cool though. Look at that. That looks so cool, right?
Like the animations where it's actually like bouncing a bit, like there's a bit of wiggle in like each thing that he hits.
Yeah,
just makes it look like so much better.
And this is where I immediately got drawn to the textures on the floor. I know it's such a small thing to mention, but you gotta appreciate it. This is a pretty high quality texture.
Especially actually on Mars with these like
seriously
textures.
But no, especially for an open world game, it is pretty high textures. I mean, hell, even games like GTA 5, the ground doesn't have high textures like this because it's an open world game.
That game's also like a decade old.
Exactly, but you know, I'm just imagining that Sonic Team is definitely taking advantage of the consoles and the power we have nowadays. You know what I mean?
And the Hedgehog engine too.
Yeah, yeah, definitely. So now we have this attack. This is not from the barrier. We've seen this attack before. I always get confused on what exactly I'm looking at, but I think those are like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 different Sonics going at the boss at once.
10 rings in hand,
Like,
night is beating sand.
Wallace is in a moment. But I believe, yeah, I believe that's like just 10 like homing attack worth of attacks right there or something like that. I'm not quite sure. That sound, that's actually cool because it's honestly, you know what that reminds me of, chat? It actually reminds me of the old Sonic cartoons, like Adventures of Sonic the Hedgehog and Sat AM. When Sonic used to roll up into a ball and spin up and attack, they would literally make it sound like a buzzsaw, and he would act like a buzzsaw in the TV shows. This sound effect, the way he just hovers there and charges that up, and that sound, it literally just reminds me of that. I like that though. It's cool. You said that's Roger? Are you guys okay? That's not Roger.
It kind of sounds like him, actually.
That's a sound effect. That's not Roger going, you know, he's not doing that.
Nah, my man's vocals going crazy on this one. He's gonna do the performance of a lifetime, bro.
That's a sound effect, guys. If it was Roger, what is he doing? That's not Roger. That's a sound effect.
Pinching out the fattest loaf right now.
Roger grunting? I'm not hearing that. Everyone pause. Hold on. Let me stop the music. Stop the music. Let me hear this. What? I'm hearing a buzzsaw.
Well, if it isn't the sequel to Chickenpox, Sonic Pox.
Sam is deaf? Bro, Sonic Pox, help me. Is that...
Dude, it's Roger. It's 100% Roger.
Really? I'm not hearing it.
It's Roger. It's just Roger making like a noise. I guarantee it. It is 100% Roger.
I'm hearing a buzzsaw, dude. This is another It's Amy Eats Elise thing, isn't it?
No, it's Roger.
Hold on. What? What? Either way, it sounds good. I don't know what you guys are talking about. I'm not hearing. I'm not hearing a grunt. I hear Roger grunts, but not in that specific one. Maybe.
It is 100%.
Maybe.
Million bazillion %.
Hold on. I need to like.
You even bet on your mama?
Yeah, I would bet on my mama.
Maybe. Okay. I kind of. Okay, I'm kind of hearing what you guys are talking about. I'm starting to hear it now.
Like a Super Saiyan charge.
Yeah. I mean, I wouldn't have guessed, but I guess you guys are right. Maybe. Sam, you good? No, apparently my ears are going destroy. I need to go get the. Good thing they just made it over the counter to get some hearing aids, because apparently your boy. All right. I mean, either way, it sounds good. I don't know. Whatever. The sound effect matches the attack. It works. Is that also Roger screaming? No, that's a sound effect. That's Roger! Well, come on, guys. Wait, I'm hearing a difference, though. I am hearing a difference. Come on. 1 second. That could be Roger. So that's like 50-50 for me. Hold on.
100% Roger.
This is just a sound effect.
That's a sound effect.
That's Roger. That's Roger, which I gotta say, by the way, he sounds really deep. He really does sound like I think I mentioned this, but this is gonna be Roger's Unleashed in a way. Like, he's gonna be very deep in this. And I do like that.
I'm so ready for this, man.
I also gotta say this too, which is something that I think is like worth noting for Sonic games nowadays. The boss is not destroyed yet, which is already a good sign. Sonic games bosses are piss easy, so I'm happy to see this boss looks like it actually takes effort.
I just like going back to that thing where he's like bouncing across the fences. I love how you have to use the spin cycle to get the character to inflate, and if you use a homing attack on that, it allows you to get more damage by rebounding off the fences. It's just like adding detail on how you beat the boss.
Yeah, I want to see that again. So yeah, so the boss is like not inflated right now. You spin cycle it, or what is it called? Psi loop, right?
Psi loop. Yeah.
You do it.
I think spin cycle.
Do that. He puffs up, and then you could do. This is so interesting. Which I'm wondering, did him going large? Wow. Okay, so that fence is electrified, so you couldn't do that beforehand. But now that he's puffed up, all the fences are rubbery; they're not electrified, which allows you to do this. So there's another element as well where you can't do this if the fence is electrified. There's only a certain time you could do this. Very interesting.
Also, I see a lot of people were saying this is just a reference to the Sonic movie, which is awesome.
A reference to what?
The Sonic movie, the final attack on Eggman in the Sonic movie.
Honestly, I could see it. It really does look like it.
Game's got me acting
and the boss gets hurt by the electric fence. That reminds me of Zero in Sonic Adventure. That boss fight where you have to hit him into the fence with Amy's hammer. This reminds me of that. And look at that, he's down for the count. You could actually hit him a bit. Oh my god, thank you guys for the donations, by the way. I'll read them in a second. I'll read them after this boss fight.
I'm pretty sure these boss fights are going to revolve around getting the bosses into a state where you can deal them a lot of damage, and like that's very Sonic.
Yeah.
Making them vulnerable.
And I'll say, no matter what, whether that's a sound effect or Roger, I will say it just sounds good. It does sound good. It matches the attack. I really do like that. Yeah, I'm the kind of person, I know a lot of people don't, they're like, Sam, what does it matter whether it's the animation or the sound effects? You know, you should worry about the gameplay. I don't know, but like, a part of me really thinks that sound effects and animations go a long way in the gameplay. It just makes it feel good. It makes it feel satisfying, especially when you're doing punch and hit combos. The sound effects in this game sound really good. I do like it. They sound crunchy. They sound like satisfying. And again, I'm just happy the bosses are not destroyed yet. We'll continue this. I'm reading some donations. You guys are crazy. Thank you guys so much. All right, so Tyso, thank you again. Spinobi says, "Why you late, Mang?" I don't know, man. I was bro. It's in the name, Procrastinator. You can't blame me for being late. It's your fault.
It's his brand. It's his brand.
Thank you, bro, for the donation. Praise DDD says, I can officially say we have Sonic fans. I can officially say we Sonic fans are winning. Yeah, I would say this is probably one of the first times I could genuinely look forward to a Sonic game and not feel completely deflated before it comes out. You know what I mean? Like, this is the first time I could genuinely feel excitement and wonder as to what this game entails. They still didn't show us everything, which is great. Which is really great, especially for the fact that, you know, games like Generations, games like Forces, games like Mania, all of that was spoiled before the game even came out. They would show us everything. We still have 3 whole islands we still haven't seen. So them slowly releasing content over time, that's perfect. I like it. And yeah, I'm really hyped for this. Spinobi, thank you. Praise DDD again, thank you. Thank you all for the subscribers, guys. I see you guys. Thank you all for subscribing. The Comic Nerd 97 says, Ian Flynn has written the Sonic comics since 2006 and wrote the entire encyclopedia. He knows Sonic inside and out, so he has my complete trust. Absolutely. I think Ian Flynn does a great job of capturing the characters, capturing their, like, what do you call it? Character. They're capturing the character's character. Yeah, the characterization when they talk, how they would respond, how they would react to certain things. I think it does a good job, and you could definitely tell in the cutscenes we've seen so far that you could clearly see his influence. And immediately, one of the things I brought up with some of the Sonic Frontiers cutscenes, let me go to it. Sonic Frontiers cutscenes, and I don't want my video pops up, but no, Where's it at? There's other cutscenes that we saw with like Amy, the one with Amy, I would say. Where is it? Yeah, this interaction with Amy. I know we don't have the audio for this, we just have the subtitles, but if you guys go through and actually read the subtitles, I genuinely like how Sonic is talking here, how Amy's talking, especially with the Eggman cutscene here when he's alone. I like it, and I feel like you could really see Ian Flynn's influence. It's a hell of a lot better than what we've had in the last 10 years. I'll tell you that much. So I'll just say that much. Thank you so much to Comic Nerd 97. Appreciate you. Kays, it says Sonic's entering his Dragon Ball Z moves. Also exciting to hear how Roger's performance in the game as Sonic. Yeah, I'm excited for it. And yeah, I know people have mentioned that he's kind of going back to his Dragon Ball Z roots. I think that's something Chalmix mentioned, and I agree. I think it's good to kind of
Shonen Sonic.
Yeah, Shonen. That's how Sonic. Look. Wow. I'll say this much. You know, a lot of us we prefer. Shut up. A lot of us prefer a lot of the late 90s, early 2000s Sonic, right? We liked the way he was characterized. We like that Sonic. You know, that's Sonic to us. That's modern Sonic to us. And one of the things people didn't like was the change after Colors, that characterization change. The change was from going from shonen to like a Saturday morning cartoon. That's the change that happened. Not just in the TV shows, but I'm talking about in the games as well. Now, I feel like they're definitely going back to that shonen style, and I do think that is where Sonic works best. He's best that way because shonens are more for all ages, while the Saturday morning cartoon thing felt like it was alienating a lot of us longtime fans who are now older. This shonen method could please everyone, and I do like that. You know what I mean? So yeah, I do agree that him going back to the shonen roots, more like Dragon Ball Z, you would say, I like it. I think it matches Sonic's style. It matches the fans' age range. I think it matches Sonic well. Thank you so much, Kays. Astro Seed with a $5 donation says, hey, if you want in a bit cleaner quality, I linked the actual original files from Sega on my Twitter. Same username. Okay, let me look here. You said they're the actual files from Sega? Because this video is in 480p. If it's in 480p, then...
Sam, did you read much of the article that came out? Like the, it was like the hands-on impression by the German site?
I saw a few, but I didn't see, like, specific ones.
They talked about, like, Ares' Titan boss fight, and, like, what happens before it. Because, you know, we saw that leak of the first boss where Sonic goes up against it, and then he gets flung through the towers and stuff.
Right.
So something else happens with the Ares one, and like they share like a little bit of dialogue, and it's like it felt so comic Sonic.
Wow.
Like IDW Sonic.
Do you have a link to that by any chance? If not, someone in this chat, all 1,300 of you, I'm sure someone can find it and link it to me on Twitter in that post. I would love to read what that is, if it's not too spoilery. Thank you.
Actually, 'cause I'm making lunch for work.
Thank you so much. Yeah. Astroseed, I do see the link you posted. I don't think that is from Sega, and it doesn't look like those files are in 4K. So I'm going to stick with this one. Thank you so much, though. I do appreciate you looking out for me. Thank you for the donation. Tiago Ahiri says, you are the best. Hope this game really surprises us. I hope so, too, man. Thank you so much, Tiago, for the kind words, man. Thank you. Tiago, I hope I'm probably messing your name up.
Go, Tiago, go.
Pete Pem, dude, don't do that. You know, I am sure that guy got it 10,000 times. Like how I get the Sam Greenhooks and him. Don't fucking do that shit. I hate it. Okay. Pete Pems, thank you for the donation. Yo, King Raiko says Sonic Frontiers looks better and better the more they reveal about it. This looks like the game I've been waiting for since Generations. Hope it truly shapes up to be that in the end. Also, Roger going Goku in this. I could hear his delivery. He's like, yeah, I do like it. I like it. And I'm sure he probably liked being able to be more relaxed this time around. Doesn't have to try so hard, you know what I mean?
Another try hard in the booth for the Sonic game.
It's not as squealy in his voice, so I guess that's why it's lower. He's actually just like acting more than anything else. I'm not saying that he can't perform under his Sonic voice, but like, I don't know, just feels more natural, I guess.
But now he's acting.
Yeah, but King Raiko, I really do hope so, and I agree. It's so weird, you know, Sonic Frontiers really has something that caught us off guard. The more we see of the game, the more I see of these open worlds, the more excited I actually get for this. So it's definitely a change of pace for Sonic, especially a change of pace since the IGN videos. So yeah, thank you so much, King Raiko, for the donation. I agree with you, man. Let's get a heart spam in the chat, dude. He donated $20 Canadian. Thank you so much, man. That's incredibly generous. Yo, Gumrobber says, if you think it's a buzzsaw, try making that sound. I can't.
Go on, Sam.
Do it, pussy.
No, Jesus Christ, Wallace, tone it down a little bit. Let me see
You
here.
have to respect the donation.
Yeah,
try making
money,
that
the
sound.
least you can do.
Dude, I can't mimic the sound. I thought it was a sound effect, and you guys still think it's Roger.
Sam procrastinates. You're just Sam doesn't do things sometimes.
Nice one, Jordan. Nice one. Oh, yeah.
All right, hold on. Okay, hold on. I can't do it. It's so stupid.
Do it. Say it with your chest.
Hang on.
You must
You need to yell it. You need to say it with your whole ass chest.
Wait,
Commit
why are you
to
guys?
it.
Why is chat acting like this is a aha moment, bro? This just furthers my theory that that's a sound effect, not Roger. That sounds like a buzzsaw. It sounds. It doesn't matter whether it's Roger or a sound effect. It sounds good. All right. I don't like how we're yelling at each other, chat. I think we need to. I think we need to calm down. We need to.
Impression, Sam.
No, I already tried. I can't.
I think it's getting quite animalistic. I think you need to just take a deep breath.
I wish I had friends that don't bully me, chat. Anyways, Gum Robber, thank you for the donation.
That's what you sound like right now. You sound. Come here, maybe. I'm sorry.
Gum Robber, thank you for
love
the
you.
donation. I appreciate you. What's happening? I don't know, bro. Crazy Gamer says, say what you want about the gameplay, animation, voices, etc., but this sound design for Sonic Dragon Ball Z moments and the side loop sound sounds so amazing. It brings great joy and pleasure to my ears. Pause. That's not a pause. Thank you so much for the donation, Crazy Gamer. Appreciate you being here. Yo, Sonic X Guy says the new animations look so good. I agree, they do. And yeah, I will go into that. I did see there was animation changes, so we'll go into that. But thanks so much, Sonic X Guy. Rari says, check what I sent you on Twitter, brother.
Did you guys see they fixed the seagull too? The seagull doesn't.
The Teagle, it's no longer a Teagle anymore. Yeah, I saw that.
No, it's not. It's officially a seagull.
It's crazy. What's your name, Rari? Is your name still Rari on Twitter? You gotta understand though, when you say, oh, look what I sent you on Twitter, I'm sorry, I get a lot of notifications, so that may be buried.
Mr. Popular.
Oh, shut up. When did you send it? If you're talking about like earlier today, bro, I don't know. If it's on, look it. Listen, I'll tell you this much right now. If it's in that Twitter post that I posted earlier saying post your stuff here, I will see it eventually. But I do appreciate you, man. Thank you, Rari. Thank you for the donation. Yeah, if you put it in that post, I will see it. Yo, the Dragon Ceratops says, I'm in the minority when I say I dislike what I'm seeing. Gameplay looks fine, but the animations, level design, etc. are really ruining my immersion. I mean, that sucks to hear, man. I definitely agree with you when it came to the early stuff we saw with IGN. There was a lot of stuff that was turning me off. But maybe if you stick around on the stream, maybe we could change your mind, because there are stuff that was changed. So stick around. Maybe I could change your mind. Thank you so much, Dragon Cyrotops, for the donation. And again, I'm sorry to hear that, but maybe this could change your mind. Just stick around. Thank you so much, man. Oh man, oh god, no. My headphones are breaking. No! I gotta buy new headphones.
Are they earbuds?
Yeah, I have earbuds. I use earbuds. I don't like headphones. They like go over. I don't like it. But like,
bro, what?
The wire's broken. I could hear it the second I move it. It's like turning off my right ear.
Wait, what? Do you not have like high quality ones? Or are these just like $20 ones from like Walmart or something?
No, they're pretty nice. I got these off Amazon. They're good.
Like, maybe you just get like I mean, like they're bad. Like they're not that good for your ears. You should probably get something over the ear.
No, I don't. No, I like earbuds more. Earbuds are better. I like earbuds because I like to freak out and move around without them coming off.
What?
I'm not gonna lie. I just shook my head and I immediately got dizzy. I am so old. Thank you so much, Dragonceratops, for the donation. Entity X says, "Hello, Sam. Hope you're having a good day. Frontiers looks more hype to play now. You feel the same? Absolutely, I do. The more I see of the open world islands and the bosses and the combat, the more hyped I get. I think that's where the meat of the game is. That's where probably more of their focus and development went to, and you could tell." Thank you so much, Entity X. I appreciate the donation. Yeah, I'll go into more stuff here. I'm trying to go faster. I was trying to go faster. Why are you laughing?
So no wonder you can't hear Roger. My man's rocking the earbuds.
Chat, if you don't shut your damn mouth, I'm so sick of you guys. You guys suck. Why are you guys bullying me? I wake up, and I'm like, today's my day. I go to work, which is, you know, my bed's like down there, but like, I go to work.
How much did you spend on
I
the
go
earbuds?
to work.
How much do they cost
I'm
you?
like, hey, I'm gonna talk about Sonic the Hedgehog today, every day, and my audience is like, general headphones, Sam.
How much?
Shut up! All right, bro.
You want me to just take a
All
step
right.
back, take a chill, take a breath. Everyone just go. Ooh, take a second, relax and chill. There we go, nice and calm, easy.
It was $20, wasn't it?
God damn it! What?
It was $35.99 for your information. All right. I don't want to hear. All right,
bro, we gotta get you invested out. Like, if you're gonna get like some like earbuds, get like AirPods or something like high quality that'll last at least.
AirPods. I got AirPods. They're right here. Okay, I got AirPods. I'm on a freaking computer. How would I use AirPods? I am not.
Get the Bluetooth with your computer.
I'm not Fidel. I don't wear AirPods every second of my life. Okay.
That's what you sound like right now. You say,
I'm not Fidel. I'm Sam Procrastinates, and I did my best.
You're American.
Invest in some better headphones, bud.
All right. I think we're done. I think we're done yelling at each other. Thank you. Okay, listen.
I love you, Sam.
Listen. All right. Entity X, thank you for the donation. Yes, I do feel the same. Archer says, I'm hoping a demo comes up for Frontiers. I hope so too. When I asked for that on Twitter, though, people said I was bullying Sega. Boy says, hey Sam, love your stuff. What is your favorite / most interesting piece of Sonic lost media? Like canceled games or lost builds? My favorite is the Tokyo Game Show Sonic. That's our first playable demo of Sonic the Hedgehog. The one that might have Madonna, like somewhere in there. Yeah,
What?
Yeah, Tokyo Game Show, bro. Sonic 1, look it up. It came out in 19...
Wait, I thought you were talking about 06.
No.
What?
No. No, the original Sonic the Hedgehog had a Tokyo Game Show, 1990, a full year before the game came out. Had a playable demo. Game looked completely different sprite. Very, very early build. I wish we had that, because I wish I could look into the code and see what they had. Yeah, you know, a lot of interesting stuff. Why are people shy? You guys don't know about the Tokyo Game Show? Sonic 1? Man, you guys are young. Okay, Boy, thank you so much. Yeah, that's my most interested piece of Sonic Lost Media. It's lost to time. Yuji Naka said he tried to put it in Sonic Mega Collection, but he couldn't find it. So they couldn't put it in. So yeah, it's lost to time. Yeah. Boy, thank you. Timothy says, Sam buddy, it's Roger. All right, we're done with it. Thank you. Hollow Boy Gaming says, Sonic poses are looking clean in these screenshots. Kind of hated how every past game, every pose past this game was just him with one leg in the air. Yeah, and I'm gonna go into more of those animations because there is stuff that was fixed since the IGN video. And we're gonna go into that. Thank you so much for the donation. Aaron says, Sam, go brrr like Roger. Stop. Thank you. Jane Buck says, Sam Procrastinates. Thank you. Caleb Hepner says, I made you a Twitter meme. Dear God, already? I should probably watch it now before you,
Before you lose it under your millions of notifications.
No. No copyright music in this?
We have Munchie. He's a cannibal.
What's going on, bro? Oh. What is going on, bro? I'm so scared. Is that Munchie? What the fuck? Oh my God. Caleb, you got too much time on your hands, brother. I don't like that. I think I'm wearing... No, I'm not wearing the same shirt. Okay, just look somewhere. Hey.
Are you sure it's not the same shirt?
No, I think that shirt was different color, but you can't tell because it's desaturated.
My man's always wearing a flannel. Got that flannel on
What the
him.
fuck? Bro, are we gonna have... What the fu- Yo, Caleb, you feeling alright, brother? I'm scared, Sam. It's alright.
People have come in to like see your thoughts on Frontiers. They're about to like get nightmares for the rest of the evening.
What is going on, dude? What is this? Yo, is this a silent film? What is happening, brother? I don't know what's going on. I don't. Caleb, you spent too much time on this.
Ah.
Caleb, thank you for the video. What? Why would you try to jump scare me? What are you doing? What are you doing? Thank you for the donation, Caleb. I hate you.
Can we get a heart spam in the chat?
What
for
are
all
you
the watch
doing,
windows
brother?
tonight
Why
that
are
we're
you
all gonna be
trying?
having?
I'm sorry for anyone that may have got jump scared. All right, we're not going to watch any more of that. Thank you, though. I appreciate it. No jump scares. Damn it. Caleb, thank you. Rory says, I sent it earlier. Basically, the highway level has 3 alternative pathways in cyberspace, and there's also a city escape level based off SA2. Well, yeah, we did cover the SA2 one, and we'll cover the highway one in a bit here. Thank you so much, Rory. I appreciate you. Astro Seed says, sorry, LOL, they are files, but Drive Preview doesn't go 4K, but they are if you download them. Man, you are a champ. But I'll stick with this right now since I have it. But I do appreciate you. Appreciate you letting me know that. I'm sorry for anyone that got jump scared. That I didn't know I was going to do that. Appreciate that, though. Yo, Sanity says, guys, we did it. We broke Sam. You did. Thank you so much, Sanity. Luigi says, Sam, you probably need a doctor's appointment. I came back from, I had my doctor's appointment yesterday. Okay, that's why I did the AMA on Twitter. You know, I got 4 shots and blood drawn, by the way. I got 4 shots and blood drawn.
You got shot 4 times?
I got shot 4
times. Detroit? Like, goodness.
No, but literally, my arms, like, hurt like hell. I can't lift them up above my head. They hurt that bad. That's so sore.
What kind of shots were you getting?
I had a few vaccine shots, not COVID related, but a few vaccine shots I was a little behind on. So they're like, yo, you need to get all of them. I'm like, all right.
Hey, Sam, you gotta shoot him up, bro.
Anyways, so thank you, Luigi.
They're trying to kill you.
Don't worry. I went to my doctor's, and I did not cry, chat. I got my shots and I did not cry. All right, maybe I cried a little bit. All right, John Leon says, blue streak speeds near Sonic the Buzzhog. Too loud for the naked eye. Sonic the Buzzhog. Appreciate you, John Leon. Supercon613 says, oh, cool. I didn't know I was watching Fidel. Wow, thank you so much, man. You're not, though, because I don't have AirPods in my ear. That's the one thing I'll make fun of him for every single time. Like, bro, what are you listening to? You always got the AirPods in your ear. Like, are those actually connected? Like, what are you doing, Fidel? When I saw him at the Sonic Movie 2 premiere, I was almost surprised I didn't see AirPods in his ear at that moment. Thank you so much, man. I appreciate you. Super content 1613.
My man's talking a lot of shit for someone to be wearing $35 earbuds.
Man, maybe I could ask Fidel for some headphone recommendation. It's gonna be AirPods. I got it. All right, I got AirPods. Okay, maybe I can connect these to my computer. I should try. I don't know. I'll try. My computer does have Bluetooth. I just haven't done it yet. Hot Chocolate says $53.99. You got robbed, man. I'm sorry. These headphones are like a few years old. They lasted a long time. Why are you guys so hype? What does it matter? What headphones are in my ear? Well, you guys suck.
I have a Joker moment.
Why exactly? Thank you, Tracker. Wired headphones are better. You don't have to charge these. They just work. Don't go ahead. So, Chocolate, thank you. Okay, guys. I'm almost caught up. Not much longer. Toxic says, this gameplay is making me more and more excited, and the open world is starting to look really promising. Writing this in class. Love your stuff. Hey, thank you so much for the donation. I hope you don't get caught in class. Are you listening to me right now, or are you listening to this on mute? If you're listening to me in class, don't laugh, or she'll find out.
Got to make him laugh.
It's very bold of you to think that any of us are funny, Sam.
Toxic Cave. Toxic. I called you Toxic Cave. From like Sonic Spinball. Your name is just Toxic. I'm so sorry. I'm a Sonic fanboy, as you can tell. Toxic, thank you so much for the donation, man. Don't get caught in school. Entity says, hello Sam, just got back from school. What'd I miss? Why is it, bruh? Oh, I guess it is a Monday. Yeah. Or it's a Tuesday. Fuck.
Oh goodness, he's losing it.
Yo, do not get old, chat. Do not get old. Entity, thank you so much, man. I'm only 25. But it's been a long time where I'm not in school anymore, so now it's like the days are just going by, bro. I'm not keeping up.
Hey chat, if you were born past 2005, can you say me in the chat? I want to do a little poll here.
I don't like the sound of that. Yo, Entity, thank you. D's Tube says, hey Sam,
Fidel says just wear AirPods.
No,
oh my God.
Fidel, brother, dude.
Bro, the chat's up right now. Oh, literally 1984, bro.
All right, listen. By the next stream, I'll see if I can connect my AirPods to the damn thing. I just don't like, bro. Dude. I mean, there is a freedom of movement here. In 2022, you're so 90. Shame on you. Shame on you.
Fidel. Thank you.
Dude, I don't need to.
This man dropped $35 on headphones. Bro, you can literally just stream super chats alone. You can get yourself a nice pair of earbuds or even AirPods. But no, you're like, let me get that $30.
I regret ever bringing up my headphones. I've never been roasted for my headphones. Boomer procrastinates. I'm about to go to my Amazon cart and look at how much these were, because you guys are destroying me right now. All right, listen.
When I went to Hot Topic in 2012 and I got myself a pair of Invader Zim earbuds.
The headphones are fine. They lasted a long time. All right, I don't see the problem. All right. Anyways, look. Anyways, yo, D's nuts. Thank you so much for the donation, man. Appreciate you. What he says, hey Sam, if you notice Sonic is affecting his environment with his footprints appearing in the sand, yeah, it disappears a bit after a bit, which is totally normal. But I thought that they were putting attention to detail. They are, and I did notice that, and we're gonna go into that as well when we get into this gameplay here. Thank you so much, D's Tube or D's nuts. Appreciate you. Thank you so much. Yo, you dropped he dropped $20. Yo, heart spam in the chat for these two, man. That's incredibly generous. Thank you so much, dude. I'll buy some new fucking headphones with that money. Thank you. Okay. Channel Pup says perhaps Sonic good? Perhaps.
That's all we were using?
Not his loan donation. I'll use this. Shut up, man. Just shut up. Why does my chat... Where's Kenny? Where the hell is Kenny? I need her here. Channel Pup, thank you so much for the donation.
Fair, though, right?
Perhaps...
Kenny would probably just get on board and just bully you with us.
Perhaps Sonic is good. I don't know. Hellboy Gaming says, still think they should make Sonic Rush 3 for more Blaze lore. I don't see why not. Probably, they probably don't need to make Sonic Rush 3. Just make another Rush-style 2D game would be cool. I don't see why not. Thank you so much for the donation, Hellboy Gaming. Medal the Virgo says, Momentum in Paris. Momentum's in Paris? What?
So bad, bro.
Momentum's in Paris.
Go back to the joke board.
What is it? Momentum? I don't get it.
It's about a Kanye Jay-Z song. Don't worry about it.
Oh, okay, that's why I don't get it. Well, thank you so much, Someone got it. Oh, John Leon says, "Here's two." John Leon said, "Here's $2 for new headphones."
Wow, it's almost doubled the amount that you paid for your last one.
Shut up, man. God damn it. Thank you so much, John Leon. Rari says, if you're a real Sonic fan, what was the other transformation Sonic used in Sonic X? You're talking about Darkspine Sonic?
Oh.
The other transformation?
It was Dark Sonic. Isn't Darkspine from Secret Rings?
Oh, that's what I meant. What? It's the same thing, though! It's the same thing! I get that credit. Thanks so much, Rari. I appreciate you. Yo, Toxic says, how did you know it was a female, Sam? What? Nah, I'm too slick with it. She didn't find out I'm on lunch now. Oh, you're talking about the teacher. I don't know. I just knew. I'm in your class. I'm actually behind you. Thank you so much, bro.
Sam's on a first name basis with the teacher, honestly.
You're on lunch now? Appreciate your lunch. I hope it's not like jail food. I hope they actually have good lunch at your school. Toxic, thank you so much for the donation. Catnip says, get new headphones, Sam. Do it now. Stop. I'll get some. Polo, swoosh. Swoolish says, Sam, Fidel is just too powerful. He is a little too powerful.
Headphones on stream and chat just picks out which ones that you buy.
Fidel is powerful. I do agree with that. Thanks so much, Polo. Yo, Speed Lord says, instead of headphones, get some hearing aids to hear Roger.
Okay, that was good.
All right, we're done. Thank you for the donations. I caught up. Let's move on. I'm done with this. All right. Something I want to point out right away, and I'll read more donations in a bit here. Thanks so much, Crazy Gamer. Let me lower this stuff down a bit. Oh, actually, I can't play this song. Whenever I play Classic Cityscape, it gets copyrighted by someone that doesn't own the song. Very strange. So we do have this moment here. So these Cocos up here, which I gotta mention, I don't know if they have like some sort of cocoa garden of some kind, like a chow garden, but very interesting. There is definitely like, oh god, let me go back. There's definitely like there's like different types of Cocos. Like that one has antlers, that one has like different hats.
Dude, these look specifically for this island. The other ones in Chronos had leaves and bushes. These are cactuses. That's kind of cool.
Good fucking point, Jordan. I think you're right. Because there's something I noticed was the enemies in this island are different from the ones in the first island. So the Cocos are probably different too. That's interesting. Good point. Wow. That's actually nice attention to detail there.
It's almost like this is like a big budget Sonic game.
Yeah, it's pretty crazy.
You mean it?
Yeah.
Maybe, dude.
So, bro, are you doing okay?
Sorry, I'm just hyped that we're getting a big budget Sonic game.
I want to go back to this. I don't know what that was. It looks like, yeah, it's like some big badge here. That's very interesting. I wonder what that does. So that's a different kind of collectible.
Well, actually, do you see the crescent on the ribbon?
Yeah.
These are
Knuckles, you're right. Yeah. I will also say though, by the way, because Tracker's comment here, they should let us grow our own Cocos in real life. It's funny. Someone says, oh, like something along the lines of, what do you imagine this Coco would do if they're in water? And I said they should make like a chia, like with a Coco, a chia pet Coco. Tell me that wouldn't be the smartest idea.
Oh my god, that's genius.
I need to contact Mike. I got an idea.
I'm only 7 though. Probably won't be able to afford any more than that.
But yeah, this is cool. So yeah, I do like the attention to detail. Sonic does leave his marks in the sand. Very, very nice attention to detail. There's some games that don't do that, and it actually makes me mad when they don't. I like to see that his footprints are left in the sand. Again, it's the small things. It's the small things. You know what I mean? What's up?
I wanted to talk to you about. You brought up the psi loop, how it carries on. I'm pretty sure you have to hold it, and then when you let go, you can.
Good point. Yeah, that's probably how it's done. Yeah, so these enemies are interesting. So you have so these enemies, truthfully, are from the other island, which is fine. I think these are probably going to be the basic enemy in the game, which is okay. Like every game has their, their version of an egg pawn in a sense. Their casual enemy that's in all of them. But that enemy that was had that shell around it and is now open. It's interesting how, so
cool.
That one, yeah. What's interesting though is I think that enemy looks the same as the others, but he's harder to beat. Look at this. He takes a lot more hits. Yeah. But I think for the donation, I'll read all the donors in a second here. Yeah, he shields himself again.
The particle effects go so hard.
Yeah, I do want to say, was that particle? Were these? So I think these have to be like, I don't know if these are like they were added to the game or these are just a different power up, or because I do think this gameplay.
These were 100% added. Especially with this punch combo, they've added sparks.
You think? Okay. So yeah, that is cool. I was gonna say though, the particle effects do look cool. I was gonna say that I do have a theory that this gameplay is probably more a leveled up Sonic in the game, which is fine. Again, I like seeing progression in the game. If we do start super bare bone, but we get better over time, that's fine. RPG elements, that's usually an open world game. That's okay.
Wait, hold on.
Yeah.
Can you pause it when like those little blue dots appear?
When they appear? Yeah, I could try.
You know what those kind of look like?
What?
They kind of look like.
Oh, for God's sake! Jeez.
Man, chat, I'm so funny. It hurts to be this comedic sometimes, you know.
Dude, you gotta be careful. The teacher will catch him.
Can I?
Yeah, oh, I'm sorry, bro. I'm sorry, dude. Baldy and his basics will catch you, bro. I'm so sorry.
I don't need new headphones. I need new friends. I can't fucking take it anymore. I'm so fucking done with your stupid ass shit. All right, just leave me alone.
I do like because this is that boost that we were hearing about, right? When you max out your ring counter.
Yeah. So yeah, I do remember
sick.
that's something the IGN people said is like there is another boost in the game that has a blue aura that you're super fast and it I think that's what this is, and I do like that mechanic though, where it's if you have full rings because it gives rings more weight to them than they feel like they've had in a long time, and it works because in this game, as you could tell from the combat we've seen, you don't lose all your rings when you get hurt. So it's more like Shadow the Hedgehog. You lose a little bit at a time. It's like a health bar.
Also, his fur texture, he actually looks like he's got texture for the first time. Like he looks fuzzy. He looks so cool. I'm just it's perfect.
Yeah, I will say though, so using the rings as a health bar as well as incentivizing us to keep all the rings to get a better boost, it gives the rings more weight this time around. I feel like in a lot of games, especially with Sonic Forces, for example, there were so many rings in the game and it didn't do anything. They didn't do anything. There was nothing there. You couldn't even use the rings to buy stuff in the shop. So this gives it more incentive, and I like that. And yeah, the particle effects do look nice. And I will say, I wonder if this must be tied into the Sonic movie because there is a bit of electricity behind him.
You're right.
Which I gotta say, it looks cool. I don't hate it. I don't hate it at all. I wonder if this is.
See, look at these guys.
Mm-hmm. Kenny was telling me about this, that she saw a bunch of Cocos lined up and it looked really cute. And yeah, they look like they're in a little choir.
Oh my god, could you imagine if we got Cuckoo's song like we got with the Chows and the Champion?
And wow, yeah, Jordan, I think you were right because these Cocos are wearing completely different things than what we saw a little bit ago. They're not. They don't have cactuses. These are plant based. They're vegan.
The atmosphere is amazing. It almost like you can feel the.
I'm so fucking
air,
stupid.
like,
All right, maybe Wallace's jokes aren't that bad. I'm just. Anyways,
You really mean it?
But yeah, no, these look cute. They're like, that one's like falling asleep. They're getting tired. I wonder if there is a way to don't do the clown face. All right, I'll just do the little bit of clown music. All right, but no, I was wondering though if there is some sort of garden with these guys. Like, they seem too adorable. Sega, listen, if you want. No, I don't want to say that. I was gonna say they should put them in like a little mobile game. But now I want to reserve that for Chow. I want that to be a
bro,
Chow.
Sega are gonna pimp these little creatures out like crazy for merchandise.
They have to.
They should. They did. Do you know what frustrated me was the Wisp got so much stuff.
Yeah.
And come on, the Chow's got nothing until like just recently.
Can you imagine if there was lore to these guys? Like, if you find out that these are like an ancient type of Chow, or like
they're tied to the story.
Yeah, but I'm saying, like, can you imagine if they were like tied to Chow in some way? Or better yet, if you could like, if there was like ever like a Chow garden in the future, you could like, you know how in Chow garden games you could like give them like an animal and they would inhibit features of that animal? What if you give a Chow a Coco? What would happen? Like, that would be interesting.
Hi, Sam, Jordan, and Wallace.
Hello. But yeah, no, that'd be interesting.
I haven't seen much of the gameplay yet. I've just seen what Tails' channel put out, but not the latest stuff. Is it looking like there's going to be a Coco Garden?
I mean, there's no proof of that. We're just talking about what it would be like. We're going through the gameplay right now, though. Right now, this is the first island, which I gotta say, I don't know if it's just me, if I'm going crazy, or if it's the copium. It looks like there's more foliage this time around.
This is a different part of it. We've never seen this part of the island.
No, we did.
Did we? Are you sure?
I'm pretty sure we saw this rail system, didn't we?
Yo, it's Line Rider in the
Didn't we? Or am I thinking of something different?
I think there's just a bunch of rails everywhere.
Let me, but even then, I do want to see something real quick. Sonic Forces.
I mean, you're probably right. They probably have improved
Sonic
it.
Forces. Oh God, Frontiers. IGN.
Also, hey Jordan, it's been a while. How you doing?
Yeah, I'm good, man. Ever since the music video got released, we kind of just stopped talking.
World premiere.
Yeah, I'm done with you, man. I'm done.
Yeah, I see how it is.
Damn, you're just a little hater, aren't you?
I know
Could
you're
you
doing
imagine where we started? It's nuts.
I know you're doing an analysis, Sam, but I just want to quickly say to any of you people in chat, thank you for watching up to speed. If you it means a lot. It recently happened in the news.
Ooh, yippee! Yippee! Yeah, no, I'm not going crazy. It looks like. Okay, so this is not the same area, but it really does look
That's
like
darker green, yeah.
they added. Well, it could be darker because there is a day and night cycle, so I'll keep that in mind. But it does look like, bro. This looks like this is like PS3 version. This is like PS5. You know what I mean? Like, this looks.
Dude.
They added grass. I think they added foliage.
The fact that this is the game that finally implemented a functioning day and night cycle that affects cutscenes,
Right?
Dude.
Finally.
Oh, Christ.
All those Cocos are adorable. I can't wait to get them.
Also, I love the things that the rings do, where they circle around Sonic. I think that's just really cool.
Yeah, I don't think I'm going crazy, but I do think I feel like they added foliage to the game. It does seem like it's not the same area. It's not the same area, so it could be that, but it just, you know what I mean? It looks like they added something.
You know what? Actually, pause. I think it is the same area because there's the bridge over there.
No, it's not the same area. It's not the same exact area.
Do you mean where he fought the shell enemy?
That's the bridge.
Yeah, I know, but it's not the this is like further upstream, like probably down there.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Sorry, I guess when you say not the same area, I was thinking like different hub world. But...
Yeah, like it's yeah. I was talking about like the exact area. Yeah, so yeah, we're gonna go into that now. We're gonna go into that. Before I move to the next area, let me catch up on some donos because you guys are going crazy today, and I do appreciate you guys.
Tracker.
Let me see here. So one moment here. Crazy Gamer, thank you so much. Says, forget headphones. Here's £2, I think, to add to your bank account for a new PC so you can run Frontiers at 4K, 60 FPS with no problems when it's done. First off, appreciate the donation. Second off, I am good. I don't think I'm having any PC problems. I did upgrade my PC since Omens, so don't worry. I'm all good. Yeah, don't worry. It's a beast. It got it. Thank you so much, Crazy Gamer. Metronoid says, I'm here. What did I miss? Anything cool? By the way, if you've downloaded the Vito VR, what'd you think of it? I did not yet. But maybe I remember you told me about that, so I'll have to give it a try. Such an awesome game right now. I'm searching jobs in the Air Force as I have some ideas of what I'd like, but nothing is set in stone. Hope you're good, Tim. I'm good, dude. Thank you so much, Metronoid. I appreciate you reminding me. Yeah, I have not checked that yet. I do want to check that though. It sounds like a fun game. Thanks so much. Toxic says, nah, the food here is so bad. We need some chili dogs. Thanks for nothing, Miss Obama. Thank you so much, Toxic, for the donation. Appreciate you. Yeah, I gotta say though, my high school used to have like burgers, fries, and pizzas every day. And then when the whole like eat clean at school type thing started happening, I remember they took all that stuff out. I was so mad. Thank you so much, Toxic. Good luck out there. It's a tough world. Metronoid says, you guys gave me this idea just now. What? Oh, by the way, Metronoid or Toxic, make sure you tell all your friends at school to watch me. Okay, anyways, Metronoid says, you guys gave me this idea for now. What do you get when you combine a chow and a cocoa? A chocolate.
A choco. Oh my god. That's genius.
Thank you for the donation, Metronoid. Thank you for the donation. It's 1102 Sonic says, I feel that the reason it was harder to defeat those enemies than the other one was because since Sonic did a side loop and the other two were caught up in it were vulnerable. It wasn't vulnerable than the ones who got hit. Possibly. I wouldn't know until I actually got my hands on the game and tried different combinations. But I do appreciate it. It's Sonic. It's 1102 Sonic. Appreciate you. Thank you for that very generous donation. You donated $10. Thank you so much. Yeah, it's a possibility if that's the case. Let me go back to it. Possible. So you said...
Possible.
I mean, he did do the side loop well. He was still in the shell?
Yeah.
Oh, look. Yeah, you're right.
That's still cool, though.
He didn't get hit yet. That must mean the side loop really does a lot of damage. Thank you so much for the donation, man. Appreciate you. Bobby from 303, thank you so much for being a member for 31 months, man. Over 2 years, dude. Thank you so much, dude. Appreciate you.
It's almost 3. 5 months away.
Yeah. Paul B from 303 with the best name ever. Thank you so much. Baubert Pauquin says, I wish Martha animated the attacks or cutscenes. It would have been amazing. Heck, I think the reason they almost never make complex eyebrow animations is simply because the model doesn't allow it. You know what, Jordan, you're probably more versed in this. Do you think this model is capable of... I mean, it is capable. I think we've seen it in some of the...
Down to the rig. But I do understand that gameplay animation is a lot more difficult. But you might end up having because a lot of games have cinematic rigs and gameplay rigs.
Yeah.
Right. So there's no real. But to be honest, you know when all the Marta stuff started coming out in the story trailer, and everyone's going we probably going to see CGI stuff.
Yeah.
I can see why that's probably not going to be the case now, because that means that whatever lighting there is going to be baked into those cutscenes. So maybe it's better for immersion to just have them be, in-game, in-engine cutscenes. And to be fair, they're pretty well animated from what I've seen. They're not stellar.
Also, it goes straight from gameplay to cutscene, so it's going to feel more seamless that way.
Yeah.
But so, I think this is the best of both worlds kind of situation. But the Marta have been tied to marketing Sonic for decades now.
Right. And I will say though, I do think this model is capable of being more expressive. In fact, there was a cutscene with I think the first interaction with the first Titan. Somebody recorded the cutscene where Sonic's about to get stomped on, and you could see him get super wide-eyed, and they do move his eyebrows, not just his eyelids.
Yeah.
So,
but it's a lot of up and down, not so much angling They do kind of give him like this angry expression in the opening cutscene, but it just seems like they're moving things up and down more than a lot of twisting and bending kind of situation.
Yeah, no, I get that. And I do agree that they could definitely be more expressive. I do think, you know, the way Marza does it, I'm not going to say Marza could do the in-game animations. I feel like that's a completely different task, different specialty, but you know, I do get what you mean. And yeah, I would hope, you know, we do get an even more expressive Sonic, but what we have here compared to what we were used to, compared to what we had before, it is an improvement. So I'll say that at the very least. Thank you so much, Barbara Parkman. Appreciate you.
Hey, Surge the Sega Sonic.
Hello there. Sam's a Poppin'. Thank you so much for subscribing. What a name. Is that like Sam and Soda Poppin'? I don't know. KD771 says, yo, Sam, I think Frontiers is looking really good so far. What island themes are you hoping to see? I'm hoping for a snow and a mechanical island. Bruh,
Snow Island would be so fun.
I literally think I said that on Twitter yesterday in my AMA. Yeah, somebody asked what are the next 3 islands I want to see. Yeah, I want to see snow. That's my number one. I thought about this last night too. When like Christmas happens, if they ever want to do like a quick patch or a DLC, they should like make the snow island like have lights. That'd be cool. I don't know, but yeah, no. I would like a snow island first and foremost. I would like a mechanical island, like a base of operations or like a, you know, an electronic base. I would like a volcano. Like on a giant island that's one giant volcano with lava. I think that'd be cool. Thank you so much, Katie. Appreciate you.
You know what I think we're gonna get? I think we're gonna get a world purely based around these geometric structures that we're seeing, because they've been talking about ancients, right? What if one of the islands is like one that's specifically of all this ancient stuff?
Yeah, I think that would be smart. That would be cool. That's more realistic too. Polly B from 303 says, Chowdy Sam. Hi everyone on the call and chat. I'm deeply concerned attending Sega Fan Jam this year. If I'm able to go, I hope to be able to meet you guys. Hey man, I hope you're able to go too, dude. Probably it'd be really great to meet you. If it becomes, you know, too much to handle, just don't worry about it. I'm sure we'll be able to run into each other again at some convention.
No
I will come to more conventions, you know, in the future.
No
but
pressure, Polly, but if you're not there, this friendship is over.
Exactly. But no, man, I definitely would like to see you. But you know, if it's not possible, don't stress too much about it. I appreciate you, Polly. I appreciate you, man. Hope to see you soon. Dry Complimentary, thank you so much for subscribing. And Nick Sackess says, it sounded like the Cocos even said Sonic's name when he ran past them. Also, love how Sonic's body and hands turn in whatever direction he goes. Very simple stuff that I love. I did notice that. Thank you so much for the donation, by the way, Nick. Yeah, I did notice that when he does do the side loop, his quills also do turn with the direction. Especially when he turns fast. You don't see it much here, but when he leans into it,
oh yeah, that's what it does.
I don't even know if I'm seeing it so much here, but it did.
When he's boosting.
Yeah, it's when he's boosting. Yeah, I did see footage of this. Yeah, I did see a screenshot when you're doing side loop when boosting. His quills are literally bending with the G-forces, and that's good attention to detail. Again, I know people will think that's nitpicking, like looking for the stuff, but that's good detail. When the game has it, we should, you know, just like people calling me out when I was talking about a lack of stuff, we should call out when there is that something there. You know what I mean? So it is good detail. That stuff
Because if this is setting the standard for future Sonic games, then they're gonna be an uphill.
Dude, just look at Sonic's fur.
Yeah, cool's right here.
Look at the light reflecting off that fur. Look how cool that looks. It actually looks. Oh, it looks so good.
Yo, he's going Super Saiyan, bro. Thank you so much, Nick. I appreciate you. Thank you for the very generous donation.
I'm a buzzsaw right now.
Kenny donated and said, I proposed to you and never got an answer. Kenny, I'm not going to be your wife.
Why not?
Sam, you're setting society back like 20 years now, man.
We need the Sam femboy arc. That's what we need as a
Stop,
society.
man. Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
Stop. Thank you for the donation. But hey, I do want to see what this person was talking. They did say it sounded like the Cocos said Sonic's name when he ran past them. Let me hear that. Let me turn that off.
What did I say? Like Derek?
Or maybe they're talking about later on.
Like the...
Yo, forget the Cocos. Jordan's reaction is perfect enough. That was so... Ah!
So cute.
Hold on.
I love bowling.
Wait, hold on. Everyone. Shh.
It kind of did sound like
Wait,
it, yeah.
hold on. We didn't hear yet. Right here. Maybe? Either way, it just sounds cute.
I think that's two different sound effects, and together they sound like Sonic.
Yeah, it may. I think it is too sound, but I don't know if they're saying Sonic, but it does sound adorable. Either way, it does sound adorable.
Because there's no sibilance there. There's no like S sound.
I'm gonna collect every single one and make sure that they're safe.
Imagine those cute little guys. You like go up to pet it and you go,
Yo,
Sonic.
I just gotta say, Yuji Naka must be having trouble sleeping at night, knowing that Santi made a cuter character than his drips in Balan.
I don't even know.
Wait, is my voice changer still active? I hope
No,
not.
no.
Okay, man.
Good.
But yeah, no, yeah, I don't know. Yo, JJ Smiley says, thank you for the donation. God, when did you start, Wallace? But yeah.
There's one of the images that Tails channel posted. It looked like there was like an older Coco.
Yeah, it's the Elder Coco.
Yeah, and I'm gonna get to those in a bit here. So this is an example of doing the loop while boosting, and you can see his quills are turning hard.
Oh, that's so good.
Which is great to see. I like that. In fact, we could probably get a good view of it here. Hold on.
You know what's crazy? There's going to be tutorials on YouTube on how to get like adventure feeling Sonic with these sliders that are coming to the options, or how to get the perfect.
That's what
Sonic
I said. I
control.
literally said that last stream. I said this is going to be cool because someone's going to make a tutorial on the best control.
That's going to be amazing. I can't believe it.
Look at that. This is a good view of it right here. You can really see they put a good amount of what do you call it? What do you call it, Jordan? Is it bones when you're able to like have them bend to the character's
They're
movements?
just bones in the quills. They're not like dynamic bones. It's just animated like that.
Oh wow, yeah.
That's just attention to detail. Look at that.
Oh, that's just animated. I thought that was like
Nah, it ain't dynamic.
automatic with the environment.
Nah.
All right, now let's get into this. Let's get into this.
God.
Let's get into this. We're about to eat. All right, I heard some
Bit
good stuff about
nasty.
this. Heard some good stuff about this. So, and yeah, I did when we watched this. The first thing that struck me is that this is the least automatic stage I've seen so far, and I love that. I will say though, it is. I don't. Maybe it's the aesthetic. I'm not quite sure. The cars are not moving.
Look at that! Look at the wind lines.
But that's fine.
Probably be.
Yeah, my guess though is that this is like some sort of time thing we're going through, because if you look at the background, it's like time is going by so fast. There's like, you see those speed lines of car headlights. So I'm wondering if like this is something to do with time, and like time is frozen, which if that's true, that's interesting. I like that. Or if it's just post-apocalyptic. It's
right.
But yeah. So, I do like, this is the type of level design I would love to see when it came to Boost Sonic, is we still have a set path, but it's not fully automatic. Give me the freedom to move, choose pathways.
See that level back there? Do you see that? There was so much stage.
Are you talking about, oh, it's
like
talking about
when
back
you-
here?
Yeah, look at that.
Yeah, that's
We
cool.
Sonic fans are so starved.
Yeah, we are. But I want to point out,
Something no one's talking about is that you can perform the drop dash in these stages.
yeah.
Yeah.
Now,
What the heck? Oh, come on!
and now another thing I wanna bring up though is the fact that this player here did something that we are not able to do right now with the current modern Boost Sonic. Okay, he did something that Frontiers has that no other Boost Sonic has. You ready? Here we go. That he was able to consciously move a little bit to the left and choose his pathway to get the rings. Try doing that with Modern Sonic. Modern Sonic's control right now enforces, and I'll say it, even Unleashed in Generations for that matter, his controls when not boosting kind of sucked. You couldn't really have precise movement in them. It felt very sluggish. This does feel like what people mentioned when they played the demo. It feels like it controls like a dream. It looks like it controls like a fan game, but in a good way. Like, it looks like you actually control Sonic. I like that. I like that.
cool red
Which
ring.
I will say, a little. I'm gonna just a little bit. I will say, when I see something like this, it does hurt me more that they brought back level design from Generations, though, because I would like to see more design like this, more freedom. You know what I mean?
Yeah, because when you bring back levels, we're getting all those super.
And we're getting level design that was designed around the restrictive movements of Boost Sonic. In fact, I think Ellis Mark and Supersonic 68 both mentioned that in my last stream, that's really the reason they didn't like the reuse of levels, not because it's nostalgia patterning or lazy, it's because they have a new movement to Sonic. So I would like to see more openness. I want to see that. But that, again, who knows, maybe there is more levels, we'll see.
Marcus in chat says, "Hey Sam, did you know that they incorporated classic and modern dash panels in Frontiers?"
I did notice that.
It's probably level dependent if it's like a classic stage.
But I will say, though that so there's something to keep in mind here. So from what I understand, so we have 5 islands, and we have 5. And we probably have 7. If I'm getting this right,
At least.
At least 7. I'm blanking on the name. Cyberspace levels on each island. So I'm hoping that when we do have more cyberspace levels, that it's more like this. It's more open. Maybe a good amount, some new stuff, some more new stuff I would like to see, because this stage, I don't think anyone's going to argue with me and say that this stage looks like the best cyberspace stage out of everything we've seen so far. Like, absolutely, this looks better by a mile. Yes, and I do like, we have multiple pathways. You have that pathway on the right, but you have this pathway here to go off the beaten path. Let me look at the other pathway too. Yeah, funny thing to notice, that pathway there is the last. Yeah, that's the last part. That's the trailer footage there. So yeah, you could go that way, or you could go this way. And
but you can carry on.
You could go that way. You could keep going. Yeah, you could go. Yeah, you could keep going.
Dude, you can boost off. You can boost off the set path and go back onto another path.
Yeah, and that's something people liked even in Generations with Chemical Plant, which that level is coming back. So, but yeah, no.
Look at all that.
Yeah, on the right there. Now I'm not saying all of these are playable, but like that right there,
tears rolling down your
that
cheeks.
right there is playable. That is the path.
I keep saying this. Everything I'm seeing
and down here too. Look at that.
Reminding me how I felt when I played Unleashed. Like this is just making me feel so happy.
Yeah, I do like it. And yeah, look at this here. There's another pathway here.
That's level design.
Look at.
That's level design.
Look at things.
Oh my god. We were so starved that we're just like, oh my god, levels. But no, Jordan.
If I see a ring, I'm gonna lose my shit.
Jordan, I absolutely get what you mean, though. We were starved. And your poor neighbors. And look, even here, you could take this ring, or you could take that path down there, and then you could wall run. I loved it.
Oh boy!
All right, so now that we all collectively had an aneurysm, this looks amazing. I love this, and I hope to see even more of this. So, this is the perfect example. This is the perfect example of why I prefer new. I would say that this is the perfect example of why I prefer new. The old levels just didn't do it enough for me. This is perfect. You got multiple pathways, you have freedom of movement, you have amazing new aesthetics that we really haven't seen before. Yes, it's a city level, but it is still new. I love it. This is the best. This is definitely the best I've seen in terms of the cyberspace levels. Absolutely.
I do have one little problem with it, though.
What?
No.
Those signs are not useful at all. They are not given proper directions.
Yeah, Sonic,
You tell me you can read that? You tell me you can, bro.
Shut up, Wallace.
Freaking Jordan. There's rings.
But yeah, now hold on. Let me go into this because people were having a heart attack. Okay. So, and I don't know if this was tweaked since the IGN gameplay, but it does look like we have some momentum. Sonic's getting faster downhill, and look at that, he's going slower uphill. I've noticed. Looks good. What is that in the
I
background?
honestly think we're probably not going to get a proper answer of momentum until we see the drop dash working on slopes.
I gotta say this right now. The jumping spring looks... What is that?
Dude.
That just hit me. Was I fucking blind? How did I not see that
It's
before?
a modern art museum. Oh my gosh.
Yo, it really speaks to me.
That makes me think of like...
There's an Eggman rocket down there.
There's gonna be something to do with like wind.
There's a what?
in this part of the...
There's an Eggman ship down there. On the right.
Oh, yeah.
Crashed in the sand. Yeah, interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, oh, and it moves! Look at that!
Yeah, Sam, like I said, it's like a wind statue.
Interesting.
God.
That's a boss with rails? What?
That's not a boss with rails.
That's not a boss. I don't think
I'm
that's
kind of a boss.
That's ballin'. That's bossing.
If that's one of the
I
freaking
really need
typos-
all of you guys to calm down on the cringe. Alright. But yeah, no, that
I
is...
don't know if that's possible.
It's confirmed that it's a boss?
Who confirmed
Really?
that? Go read Game Informer article? Someone sent it to me. Oh, people are spamming Game Informer, said it's a boss.
Wait, is it the
Okay.
Sonic Frontiers Game Informer? I actually have it.
Is that maybe it's, Jordan, is that the thing you were talking about? Telling me to check?
I don't know.
You were telling me about the boss in this area.
It's also what happens, like, before the boss. I didn't know if this was the boss.
Well, maybe that tower turns into the Titan.
You guys, is this the Sonic Frontiers Game Informer? Because I have the magazine right in front of me.
Yeah, that's the boss people played in the demo. Yeah, Jordan, I think that's the thing you were talking about. Apparently, that must
There's
turn
a
into...
really cool, like, no, I don't know if I just say it's spoilers and all that stuff, isn't it?
I mean, we're gonna go over it. So, just send it. I think someone on Twitter must have sent it to me at this point. But yeah, I'll look into that. But this looks cool. Got that there. So many. Look at that, Jordan. I know you're gonna freak out. I want you to look up on the ridge, way on the left side of the screen. There's level way over there in the distance.
Bro, I
See
don't know. Wait.
See that?
Oh
Way in the distance.
my god. Thank
That's
you.
awesome.
My voice is getting a bit raspy now.
Yeah, this is
Bro,
cool.
my energy levels have just dropped to like the past like 20 minutes.
Okay.
Oh,
Okay,
you can
hold
have
on.
sound effects
Victor,
again.
real quick. I need to ask you a question.
Go ahead.
The sound you're about to hear in this video, is it a sound effect or a voiceover by Roger? No one talk in chat. I want to get your opinions.
Okay.
Here, listen to this. Ready?
Rewind. I want to hear the...
Yeah. Here you go.
What the fuck?
No. Is it like a buzzsaw sound effect, or is that Roger doing that?
It's... Okay. I hear a bit of both, but I hear mostly buzzsaw.
Victor,
Thank you.
no.
Thank you. I was saying...
Okay, can I fucking say a thought?
No.
Without being judged for it? Good lord.
No. So, Victor. So earlier in the stream, I said that buzzsaw sound effect sounds awesome, and the entire chat is yelling at me. They started roasting my headphones. They started making fun of me.
$5 headphones.
They started making.
Can I play devil's advocate here? If it is
No.
Roger, that's pretty fucking cool.
That's what I said. All right, whatever. I'm
We're all
done.
in agreement
Nah,
that this is a
Victor
really
can get
good
a pass,
sound
but
effect
not
from
Sam.
Roger.
All right, it's fine.
We are in agreement that it's not a sound effect, but it sounds rad. But it's not a sound effect.
It sounds like he's charging up a spin dash.
That's what he's doing! Anyway.
So why wouldn't it be a buzzsaw?
Oh
He's
my...
freaking out that it's Roger.
Okay, hold on.
Sound too.
That's a sound effect. That is a sound
Yeah, I
effect.
know that. I'm not talking about the sound effect anymore. I'm looking at this. They have Sonic in a ball here, turned to the side, doing this, which looks really cool. We have. I'll go.
From Sonic Heroes.
And I'm gonna go into the new animations after this because I don't know if you know, Victor, they did change animation. So I know.
Oh, they did. Okay.
Yeah. So now that that's out of the way, let me go to my tweet here, and let me go into it. So, okay, combines all the clips. I think this is what we just watched. It is.
Sonic Spike animation.
Yeah, wait, I've seen this is a new screenshot from Tail Channel with Chemical Plant. I saw that.
That screenshot.
Sonic Spike's animation. We saw that.
The Scully be spitting in chat.
It's like he's KOing in Smash Brothers.
Okay, hold on.
To that new voice
All right, here it is. There's it right here.
Yes, man.
This is it right here. So that's the pillar we saw earlier, right?
Okay.
One of my main gripes with the past releases is that Sonic Speed. Here, let me turn on some music by the way, because it's like dead silent. There we go. One of my main gripes with the past releases is that Sonic Speed often made it hard to see what's ahead. I appreciate Frontier's more extensive open world level designs because it's easy to see obstacles in advance and adequately maneuver around them. Also, there's always a curiosity on the horizon. I want to explore. As I zoom through the desert, I see an installation lurking in the distance. Naturally, I run for it. Suddenly, I realize this isn't a building or another common challenge. This is an enormous boss I've awakened. What?
Right.
Okay.
That's gnarly.
The mechanical
cool.
being begins to launch giant discs at me. After a quick dodge, I jump atop the rings and start grinding on them. A trail of sparks follow my feet as I skate around the ring's circumference, eventually transforming the rail to pure white. Really? Then I jump to the next slightly higher ring and I repeat the process another time. Okay.
Bro, you jump on the rings he throws at you?
Yeah.
That's sick!
Jordan's gonna lose his shit this stream. I love this.
Sonic eventually lands on a higher, much larger set of rails, protecting the boss's vulnerable center. Yeah, that is rails, the thing that's constantly moving. Rails protecting the boss's vulnerable center. But now the giant machine begins firing lasers, turning the path ahead into a death trap. This marks the beginning of an incredibly cool and intense experience, requiring plenty of jumps, dodges, and rail switches. Dance music begins to whirl in my ears as I speed around the perimeter, jumping, dodging, and switching rails as I slowly lower the monolith's defenses. I finally activate every ring and the defense system crashes, leaving the robot core wide open for a fury of attacks.
This is so cool!
Jordan, your reaction is giving Games Cage a run for
Bro,
his money.
this is just making me think about... Dude, we're gonna be playing the Sonic Unleashed opening. Bro!
Yeah, this is cool too. We got those back.
Hot.
This is another area in the desert, but there's like a pond area. You got another diamond here too, but this one's like chained up like Little Planet. Okay.
Do I hear music, Sam? You play music?
I'm playing Amy's theme.
Look at that! Look at that! Look at that Oasis! That's so cool!
Bro, he's in Radiator Springs!
Oh my gosh.
On my way! And I want to ride it all night long! Gotcha!
Oh my god. Yeah, but this is cool though.
That actually hurt my voice. I'm not gonna do that again.
It's weird.
As there's more. As I pummel the boss's life bar down to 0, I begin to have a creeping suspicion that perhaps I've made a grave mistake. Maybe Sonic games are good. Actually, I've missed out on decades of fun. With little time left in the demo, I sequester my doubts and race off into the sands. There's a lot to discover in Sonic Frontiers, and I'm just getting started.
Selling me on this, dude.
All right.
But they don't talk about what happened before the tie-in, though. Apparently, there's a chase sequence.
Yeah, I heard about this too.
Like Sonic has to run away from the Titan that Sage sends after him.
Part of me wonders if that's the cyberspace level with the city.
I don't know, man. They said it was just in the world, right?
Yo, Pasquale says, bro, this isn't an article, it's a character arc.
Oh,
No, that sounds so fucking cool. That's All right. Sonic Frontiers. I see you. All right,
Why did it take you this long to get so fucking sick?
Yeah, this is cool. Takashi Iizuka wants to connect the yeah, so I want to talk about this. So, this is from Sonic Stadium. Takashi Iizuka spoke to the Sonic Stadium about his desire to connect the universe of Sonic the Hedgehog games, comics, and Netflix TV shows and provide a unified Sonic experience. Are
we getting a multiverse?
Like that. I do. Now, obviously, it's not going to all be the same canon. I don't think they're going to go that crazy, but to implement things here and there, especially with the games, to kind of connect it. I think that's a good idea. It really is a good idea. I like that, especially, and you could tell from the games, we saw that he has, like, with his boost, he has like this electric effect, kind of like the Sonic movie. You know what I mean? It sounds like we're taking elements from past games for good or bad, but it's to show that this is all a connected experience, all in the same universe. You know what I mean? That's good. I like that. I do like that. It makes it less convoluted, I would say.
I mean, he talks about bringing Ian Flynn over. I think the biggest thing they said was that this game almost like is starting to close the gap between the games and the comics, and I think that's pretty, because for a while they've always seemed quite divisive. Even though IDW takes place after Forces, you could tell that even just from Forces and that.
So,
you know,
that's what you're talking about, Sam.
I want to bring your guys' attention to the screen here. So this is from Blue Vivacity, who made this connection here. Look, this is what we saw in the IGN preview. Look at this. All right? Now look at it now. It's such a little thing, such a small detail.
Just
that
a small little extension to his animation.
It goes a long way. It really does go a long way. And this is not like, oh, we're not missing. No, this really is, there is no animation here. Even in his fingers until he does the stomp, right? Immediately, you can tell from his hand.
Arms slowly fall here.
Yeah. This is, they changed the animations. And I'm telling you this right now, they probably did it because of the feedback they saw.
Yeah.
Realistically,
I'm gonna say I'm bringing that on as well.
Because that's one of the number one things people mentioned with the IGN thing. Wasn't like anything major. A lot of people were mentioning how bare bone the animations looked. And they probably took that to heart, and they went through, added some extra frames of animation, cleaned it up, did some transition stuff. It looks better. 100%. It looks better. So
there's animation!
Yes. So can I?
The more that they show of this game, the more I realize. The more I wonder why they started out with IGN's footage.
Yeah.
Dude,
and in the end, and I want this, and I want to say this real quick. And
they took one of the Sonic movie marketing books.
Everyone be quiet real quick. I do want to mention this, okay? And I don't mean this as like to be mean. I mean this as a lesson we should take from this. And whether this was done, feel free to put this clip on Twitter, okay? I just want to say this real quick. Whether this was done either by feedback of the fans or they planned on polishing it anyways, this should be proof right here that when we were saying when we were calling out these animations and going frame by frame and mentioning how stiff they looked and how unnatural it looked with the original IGN video, don't act like critiquing something is bad. This is a big difference. This looks polished. This looks next gen. I love that they changed this animation and they added to it. Please take this as a lesson that critiquing something you love is not throwing hate or saying you want the game to fail. You do it so it could be fixed, so it could be better. And I truly, from my perspective, I think this was a change they made after hearing of the fans' feedback earlier this year. I love this.
Inquire you about something, Sam. Has my biggest critique when the IGN footage was shown off, past tense, was the pop-in. Has that been improved at all with this new gameplay footage?
I mean, I can't really tell. Pop-in is I even said this back then. I'm not too bothered by pop-in. A lot of open worlds do have pop-in. I haven't noticed anything jarring in that regard like the IGN video, so maybe it was fixed up. But yes, I do want to, but just to go back to this point real quick, don't act like us critiquing a game is bullying to the team, which, by the way, I've worked with said team. I'm not bullying them. You know what I mean? This is simply critiquing and hoping the product gets better. And look at that. The product got that much better. This is something I want the fans to embrace, to be able to do without having to go at each other's throats. Critiquing goes a long way. All right.
I remember when the IGN footage came out. One of my critiques was, I don't think they need to touch the physics much. I think they just need to tweak the animations so that it feels smoother. Because let's take Castlevania Symphony of the Night for a second. Hear me out. This is relevant. You move at one set speed, it's either stop or go. But because of the animation work and the sprite work in that game, it feels smooth to move around.
I'm gonna be real, my one big worry that I can definitely see happening is, and it's kind of small, but at the same time it's a bit of a big deal. I'm really worried that the only returning aesthetics we're gonna see in cyberspace are Green Hill, Chemical Plant, and Sky Sanctuary. Like, throughout the entire game. That's the one thing I'm worried about.
If we're doing, well, wait, you're worried about that? I'd be thankful if it was just that. I want original.
Yeah, but like, really? Through 30 plus cyberspace stages, you only want to see Green Hill Zone, Chemical Plant, and Sky Sanctuary?
I want to see originality.
No. I mean, I get that. I want to see more of that. But if they had to bring back more aesthetics, I'm really worried that the only ones we're going to see coming back are Green Hill, Chemical Plant, Sky Sanctuary.
I hate all those levels now.
Honestly, though, it does put it like, if I see Chemical Plant one more time, I'm actually getting so sick of it. And I think, Sam, you and I have the same kind of ideology that, like, I'm not too worried about the cyber. It's not the main meat.
Yeah, exactly.
Game,
and they're more like special stages.
9
so
of the stages are just Green Hill.
Well, it's because, like, where do you want them to focus? Do you want them to focus on the thing that they've never done before that they're trying to make the main focus of the game? Or do you want them to focus everything on this challenge room that is no different than the extra challenges and generations?
I have to read this comment right now, and it doesn't matter. I'm not going to say their name because I already banned them. But they literally said, after making a bunch of dumb comments, they said, "Stop bullying the team. They are wasting time on little things just to make you guys happy instead of polishing the game." What the fuck do you think that animation was? That's called polishing, you dingus. Oh my god. People, please understand that in and of itself, that little animation is polishing. They're doing their job.
That is polished. That is considered.
They obviously mean polishing Sonic shoes, make them nice and shiny. Shout out to Sage with the laser pointer, by the way.
Jesus Christ, man. We have to laugh at... I'm sorry, but collectively... To unify the fan base, we have to laugh at those people. We have to.
Tracker says, it is notable that the new previews say that there's another Green Hill Zone level in the second island.
Yeah, see, that's what I mean. That's what I mean. That's really what I'm worried about.
Like Green Hill anymore.
Especially with the fact that we've seen the screenshot of Sky Sanctuary, Dragon Road kind of thing. I'm pretty sure that's from the second island too.
Yeah.
That's it's not gonna deter me from the rest of the game.
I'm just
gonna be like, really? There's nothing else we're gonna see. We're not even gonna see fucking Rooftop Run. Really? Like,
I gotta say, I'm sure we will. I gotta say though, I like Sage's like model compared to like Infinite.
Oh yeah.
I don't know why.
Oh yes.
I like Sage's character already is just so much better than Infinite.
I do like Infinite's design. I just don't think it was animated well at all. They didn't take advantage of him, so we didn't see much.
Yeah.
I just stood there and floated. I just appreciate that
we have more
getting
screenshots to go over.
Ambition that we haven't seen since 2008.
This is another example of me bullying the team, and I'm just joking. But yeah, no, this animation has also changed.
Oh, that looks great.
Yes. So what they did instead of having him put his feet vertically, instead of having his feet vertically up and move him in a weird way, they turn him to the side, which makes more sense.
Let's go.
Right? That's what I'm saying. And they mentioned the particle effects, which we noticed, the added particle effects, all that
Wait,
stuff.
particle effects to what?
Just Sonic in general. Not that one. Hold on. Right here.
It's like horror and stuff like that. Dude, look at the fuck! Look at this blue!
Just more particle. Oh, sorry, I wasn't sure. This right here. Just.
Oh, that looks great.
Yeah, you know, just
Sam,
it's little
can you
stuff.
hold it?
It's little stuff, but it goes a long way. It helps.
That was his voice, Sam.
What?
So he is using his voice.
I don't think I. What are you talking about?
What you just watched.
Let me go back to it. Hold on. I already lost it. Where the fuck did it go?
You were just over it.
I know. Where did it go?
That's not it.
Watch that. Watch that.
There
No,
it is.
it's
No, it's not. There it is.
This is just the full video. Let me go to the full video. Hold on. Let me go right
There you
here.
go. No, there it is. All right, you got it.
Bro, Jordan, hold on. Like,
You got
not
it.
wait,
It is.
Wait, go back.
right here.
I'll go back. Hold on, wait.
Yeah, he's using his voice there. That's awesome.
Yeah, I didn't disagree with that. Yeah, that's fine. That's not even the same thing. I was talking about that buzzsaw thing. But yeah, no, that sounds good. And I would say, I know. That's for texture. I get it. Now, I was going to say,
Bro, look at the cheeks on that fella. You see what that?
now I was going to say though, and I actually mentioned this before. What?
Sam. Okay, there you go.
What?
You left chat blind for a second there.
No, I figured. What I was going to say was, bro. Okay, first off, if you're gonna be, stop. Sam, can you just go back to when Sonic real quick. Stop arguing with my people in chat, or I'll ban your ass. You understand me? You know who you are. Anyways, I was gonna say, this performance from Roger. Shut up. This performance from Roger. I feel like it's gonna be Rogers Unleashed in a way.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And I think that's great.
For sure.
This is gonna be Rogers Unleashed.
Little bit.
I like it. I like it a lot. Let me find the. Oh, we got a little bit of story stuff too. Hold on. Oh damn, bro. Holy shit. Yo, hold on. Yo, Donnie's going ham today. Holy shit.
Yeah, he tweeted so much, Sam. I haven't read that entire thread because I didn't have time.
Yeah, we knew Knuckles on the desert island. Apparently, Sega's keeping the cyberspace stages in the desert area a secret for now. Ooh, okay. Also,
sure
a little info involving the cutscenes with Knuckles. Let me go through these. What am I doing here? Let me go. Okay.
Gonna head out for now, gamers. But thanks for having me on.
Yeah, not a problem, Wallace. You have a good
Wallace,
time.
Thanks for tuning in.
Have a good day.
Thank you. Love you guys. Love you, chat. I'll take care. Bye.
Bye, Wallace.
That dude's neat.
Yeah, so trapped with a red sphere, our goal involved rescuing a certain knucklehead, and most locations seemingly have at least one of Sonic's friends trapped within. Freeing them requires memory tokens earned by exploring the islands, so between unearthing token piles, completing small platform challenges, and taking down enemies, you've got a few options. Admittedly, we didn't progress much in the main story. This token process requires repeating at least 3 times, so any judgments here would be premature.
Farouk in chat says, when can we pre-order this from GameStop? You can pre-order this right now. I already made my pre-order.
Yeah, you can do it now.
And you get the Steelbook. So.
Yep. And it's also worth pointing out, Best Buy and GameStop have different steelbooks. So look at which ones they
if you
have.
buy it from Best Buy, you're only getting the Steelbook. So.
Yeah. By the way, I see all the donos. We will read them in a little bit here, but let me continue on. We also encountered one mini boss, and defeating them required grinding across 3 circular rails to turn them blue, making them vulnerable. We had minor frustrations, though, as while the D-pad moves Sonic between rails, the instinctive reaction is to jump, and that doesn't lock onto the next rail, causing Sonic to fall off. It disrupts the combat flow, but since there are many other mini-bosses, we're not placing too much weight on this. Defeating them earns... It sounds like a skill issue. Defeating them earns portal gears to unlock new portals into the linear cyberspace stages. Unfortunately, we couldn't try these levels during the demo, but completing them rewards players with vault keys used to obtain Chaos Emeralds. And sadly, we didn't fight Ares Island main boss unless you count an entertaining chase scene after helping Knuckles. So yeah, they do have
When
a
you
chase
start
scene.
reading about that, bro, fuck.
Okay. Post is done. I need to go through Sonic's Paradise article for any info. In the meantime, Informer's got an Exudica interview, and he's probably going to post more of the TLDRs about it. Your Gamer has some of the screenshots we saw yesterday, so we clearly got to see those screenshots today early. Whoa, excuse me. There's an event in the game similar to the Breath of the Wild Blood Moon that regenerates enemies? Really?
Yeah, so when you in Breath of the Wilds, when you defeat enemies, they're gone until the next Blood Moon, so it's sort of like a refresh for enemies. Which I think is smart in games.
That's really smart.
This is a process that seems convoluted to the point of, I don't even know, Byzantine? What?
What the hell is that?
Okay, but it's actually a bit more simple in practice. You defeat a boss to unlock a more traditional Sonic course to unlock the next zone. It's like that with much of Sonic Frontiers, it seems. Dropping into the game's second level, you're assaulted with icons and collectibles. Collecting some kind of ring / orb / gem / fragment / seed, you're told to... Which one is it, bro? To help free Tails. Wow, you free Tails. Or reach a new area. Or in the case of the deeply Breath of the Wild Starfall events, which turns the odd nighttime into a Blood Moon styled frenzy of resurrected enemies. You'll need to sprint about collecting star fragments to spin the wheels of some kind of abstract fruit machine, which sits awkwardly across the middle of the screen. Man, okay, I gotta mention it. So
not only are you trying to get to your destination, but there are going to be things that keep you moving.
Exactly. So it's
Starfall.
It's like it's like Minecraft, but at night. So you got to be careful. But I was going to say, Creeper. I was going to say that whoever's writing this article, it's so funny because it's like it's making us hype, but it also sounds like whoever is writing this has some sort of resentment. Am I wrong? It's kind of funny. Not surprising, but Izuka was asked about the reused level design in cyberspace. Long story short, it's intentional. Oh, and there will be brand new things nobody has seen before. Okay. Depth's in a similar issue for the cyberspace zone I played, which was unlocked after defeating this boss and pinged around other another course of air pinball. What? To a special obelisk. There's been some chatter.
Obelisk. Sam.
Obelisk. I don't even know what that means. What's that? What's obelisk?
It's sort of like a statue. Think like a
golem. Obelisk. I've never heard that word. Some chatter about these zones reusing old Sonic levels, which Izuka quite keen to clarify. Cyberspace zones are what he described as the digital expression of the world in the memories of Sonic the Hedgehog. So when we go into the portal, he says it's a world that's created from Sonic's memories, the place that he's been to, like Sky Sanctuary, Green Hill, and so on. Cyberspace is creating a world based off his memories, which we knew that was kind of their excuse, I would say. We want to kind of reuse those memories, like the memories we have as well, because we played the games with Sonic, but the team is doing it intentionally to kind of poke at those little points that some players are going to pick up on immediately. Like, I remember this exactly, and we are making levels that maybe look different, but feel the same as other things that you have experienced. There's going to be a mix of those very intentionally nostalgic or familiar areas, but there will be some brand new things nobody has seen before. I'm more interested. Me personally, the new stuff just appeals to me more. I get what they're trying to do with the whole Sonic Memories thing. I get it. And if they, again, I mentioned this before, at the very least, they're going to reuse level designs. I hope they're the parts that we love, good parts. I am happy to see they are taking from Unleashed. I feel like that game is very underrepresented. So that's great. I'm happy to see that.
It's also just been said in the Game Informer article that Izuka has announced that there will not be a playable demo, but it will appear in different conventions.
Because you want to know why we want a playable demo? Because we know damn well the fans will break it and get into it. We know damn well they will. Okay, so Sonic Paradise has two pieces of... And by the way, at this point, because it's so late in development, I'd rather them just have all hands on deck on the game at this point. Because I understand making a demo does take time away from developing the game, so... So Sonic Paradise has 2 pieces of info on their hands on impressions if Google Translate is to be trusted, and one of them is huge. Eggman doing stuff on Ares Island, and Sonic is the only playable character in Frontiers. Okay, so apparently Eggman also did his thing on Ares Island, since during the expedition we found some remains of one of his ships, which you saw, Jordan. We still don't know how the ship ended up like this, but it's certainly not random, and we hope that the game story will explain it to us once we can access the full version of its release in November. Sega told us during the presentation, in addition to the fact that Sonic will be the only playable character, that Sonic Frontiers is designed to keep the player entertained for a long time. That's good. If we take an example, the extensions of the island that was presented to us in this hands-on, without a doubt they will have fulfilled their objective. Obviously the translation is a bit rough, but yeah, that sounds good. I like that. Surprised there's new footage of the desert. Yeah, so we saw this one. Just found stuff on this article here, teased yesterday, hands-on impressions, another Izuka interview. Is this all in Spanish? It is.
Guys, I'm gonna dip.
Yep.
So you guys take care. Sam, keep an eye out for what they talk about with the chasings and the boss, and I will catch you later.
All right, no problem, Jordan. Have a good night.
Take care of your voice.
Never. Bye.
Bye.
Poor guy was screaming for 20 minutes. Okay, Spin Dash mentions already. Interesting. And okay, so let me look at this. And this is also Google Translate, so it could be rough here. In the public demo, both the level of difficulty, easy, normal, difficult, and the playing style, action styled, high speed action, could be selected at the beginning. Difficulty only affects the number of hit opponents could take. According to our receipts, it got more interesting with the play styles. The action styles has been described as a mode for players who are used to action games. This, our assumption, probably means games like Devil May Cry or similar, but this was not specific in more detail. The high-speed style aimed more at players who are already a little more familiar with Sonic games. During the course of this demo, the main difference that stood out to us is that in the action style...
Sonic is dumb.
Who was that?
That was Shani, and I have no idea what he said.
No idea what he said. The main difference that stood out to us in the action style, that boost is unlimited but slower. While the high-speed style, it was significantly faster but limited, we could not identify any other differences. In the second demo, we couldn't make a selection because it was pre-made save and not a direct demo. The menu also offers many options for customizing the game experience, but due to time constraints, we were not able to test them extensively. So again, it sounds like there's different, levels of difficulty as well as different levels of playstyle. So that is interesting. So the playstyles we saw earlier this week are not the difficulty. There's difficulty level select as well as playstyle. Interesting. Another small detail. All right, let's go into this. Immediately after completing cyberspace level 1-2 and collecting the dark blue chaos emerald, this info will be important later, Sonic finds himself in the correct open zone. The path to there, about 5 to 10 minute gameplay or more, depends on the pace at which the demo is progressed and what side quests players have completed. Was quite linear and probably intended as a tutorial section. The Azura catches the eye, as does a tall tower. The quest marker, always presented but not very intrusive, leads you to Amy, who is trapped in some kind of cage, story trailer, and needs to be freed with the help of some memory tokens. We didn't do that in this demo. The upper world convinced with many different types of opponents, a nice design, and a very good variety of different terrains. In the demo, however, the overworld was limited to a certain point. We were also able to identify fishing spots that have different portals to the cyberspace levels. Next to the second Azura, there was also a base from Eggman, which we couldn't take a closer look at. Coco was on the tower, known from screenshots and artwork. That's all we could discover there. Okay.
If fishing unlocks levels, that's gonna be really interesting.
Yeah, and I was gonna say, if it does unlock levels, then I have to do an all Big the Cat run. I'm just saying it. We're doing an all Big the Cat run at some point. It'll be a 24-hour stream until we beat the game.
Everybody clip this part. I want him to
Spin Dash mentions. Okay, hold on. Let me go into this. We haven't been able to see many cutscenes so far, but there are a few in the demo. After the first cyberspace level, after entering the open zone, a cutscene plays in which Eggman wakes up in cyberspace and doesn't really know where he's at yet. As far as is known, Roger Craig Smith speaks Sonic again, but sounds much deeper and more serious in Sonic Frontiers. The events of the cutscenes themselves don't seem as light and fluffy as we know from the previous parts. I like that. This became particularly clear in the second demo, more later. We were also able to see Sage in cutscenes, which very empathetically tells Sonic to leave the Starfall Islands until we have already discovered 4 Chaos Emeralds on Kronos Island. So from what I understand, there are, what I believe is there is going to be 7 Chaos Emeralds on each island. That's my assumption. And when you go to the next island, you have to collect them again and again and again, which is not, it sounds repetitive, but it's probably not that bad. But yeah, I don't think you collect Chaos Emeralds over the like 7 Chaos Emeralds over the course of the game. I think you collect 7 for each island. I think that's what happens.
Yeah, this game is all about fragments of things.
Yeah.
Collectathons. So
the demo or gameplay of Ares Island, the second island for Sonic Frontiers, started in the middle of the island with a pre-made save. Also known from the story trailer, Ares Island is a desert island covered with canyons and mountains. It immediately catches the eye with that graphics look much better than in the demo on the show floor. Really? We suspect that it is actually a more recent build of the game. Also because demos are created specifically for events, Ares Island but didn't seem to be a real demo. So it sounds like they didn't, like this, what they're playing now may have been like a different build. Scattered throughout the overworld were many elements that Kronos Island did not have yet. For example, quick time cannons, which have been used extensively in previous games. In Sonic Frontiers, they act like they did in Unleashed. Quick time cannons. I think they mean like QTEs? Is that what they mean? Like the QTEs in Sonic Unleashed? I think that's probably what they mean. I don't know what they mean by cannons. I think they mean QTEs.
Cannons, that's what I would think of.
Yeah, because they mentioned Unleashed, which...
Jump up or to the side.
Yeah. First, I followed the quest marker and was able to spot Knuckles, who, like Amy before, was trapped in a cage. By collecting about 28 tokens, which are distributed very generously on the island, he could be freed. In the short... What's up?
I'm sorry, I don't mean to interrupt you.
He's screaming.
Also screaming, yeah.
Bro, you already destroyed your voice. You don't need to destroy your keyboard, too. Okay, so 28 tokens, which are distributed very generously. That sounds good. In the short cutscene, he hasn't lost his memory as initially assumed. He has a small, assuming verbal exchange with Sonic. However, the Blue Hedgehog doesn't seem to be able to free his friends easily because after opening the cage, he seems to hurt. I knew it. It's what I said. The more... This is what's going on. Sonic is unknowingly destroying the world. That's why Sage is telling him leave. In that big voice, the god, the female god he's listening to, I believe that's the real villain of the game. Yeah. And I think she's...
I think Sage is just captured.
Yeah, and like we saw in the trailer, every time he's freeing his friends, he's getting more hurt. I like that. But anyways... spoilers. Nah, bro. It's not It's not spoilers. It's an assumption. I don't know if that's correct. So he lost his memory.
Also, if you don't want spoilers, don't watch.
Had a small, assuming verbal exchange with Sonic. However, the Blue Hedgehog doesn't seem to be able to free his friends easily because after opening the cage, he seems to be hurt and his arm gets glitch affected, or gets a glitch effect. As we already know from Sage, this was also seen in the story trailer. He describes this as a side effect of cyberspace. The memory tokens can be collected by passing platform sections. Okay, interesting.
Yeah, okay. Jordan said my exact thoughts. Anyone else notice that Sonic's arm glitch effect is the same as Sage's? Maybe she's being affected by the same thing Sonic is. That's what I was thinking.
Yeah. Oh, you're just exaggerating. Oh, my bad. But yeah, no. I do think this is the case, which is interesting. I like that. Relatively quickly after the start of my run, I was able to discover the first Chaos Emerald on the Ares Island. This is where it gets exciting. As on Kronos Island, it was the dark blue emerald already in the initial presentation. I asked why you could already get a hold of at least 4 emeralds on the first island. I didn't want to be told more in details, but a media colleague commented that it might be story related, but said that it was an interesting theory. So finding the same emerald on the second time could indicate that there's more to the story than we know about with the Chaos Emerald as well. So yeah, exactly my point.
Is there actually like multiple versions of the same Chaos Emeralds?
So I don't think it's the same. I don't think there's multiple versions. I think you collect all the Chaos Emeralds in the first island. Something happens, you have to collect them again on the next island.
Okay.
That, or my theory is this entire world is AI. It's all fake. So maybe it's, you know, I don't know. We have to know the story.
If they
but
do that fake out, I'm gonna be really upset.
yeah, I don't think it's Super Emerald chat. They already made it clear that they're not going to do that stuff. Sonic Spinball Tracker multiple blue chaos. No. I think it's just some sort of story thing we're gonna have to know more about.
The options menu, it's like a beautiful orchestra.
It makes the same sound effect. The boost behaves a little differently. the option sound effect. The boost behaves a little differently here than on Kronos Island. Really. At a certain number of rings, a small cutscene plays where Sonic gains a lightning aura similar to the Sonic movie. I haven't noticed a noticeable gameplay difference here yet, but when you reach the maximum ring counter, here you have had an unlimited boost as long as you don't lose any rings. This is very different from the Kronos Island demo, and an interesting concept to make rings more important again, like I said, since there is no life counter again. Very cool. Okay, quick detour back on the Eurogamer article because there's something big I missed. Another confirmation that only Sonic is playable, but also confirms that Shadow is not in Frontiers. Oh wow, okay. So quick note on characters. Will Shadow be in the game? No. Will we always play as Sonic? Yes, you will play as Sonic. Okay. Wait, that didn't answer it. Yeah, well, all right. I mean, you know, it sucks, but it's not that intrusive because it sounds like the gameplay style for Sonic is more varied this time around. So it doesn't seem too intrusive that we're only playing as Sonic this time. Just saying. All right. And I'll read more donos in a second. Hold on. I need to read all this. The most interesting part of the demo wasn't all that, but the story that I could see. Shortly after freeing Knuckles, Sage appears with a giant Titan. She asks Sonic why he just won't stop running before unleashing the giant Titan on him. The seriousness of this cutscene really surprised me, especially considering the recent games. Sonic wasn't kidding, but seemed almost genuinely concerned, and knowing he didn't stand a chance against the Titan, so he decided to run away. What follows was a game section that is almost comparable to the boss from Sonic Unleashed, with the difference that you don't defeat the boss but flee from him. Wow, okay. This section was primarily a kind of quick step section on a fixed path, but offered a lot of variety of altitude, and there were different levels that you could choose from. Here's quick step, homing attack, and wall running were used a lot on each selectable level. There were strange level. There were different obstacles that were thrown in your way, accompanied by a really fantastic and exciting music. I want to hear that music so bad. This race really caught me. I was particularly surprised that we don't just have a simple quick step section as we know from Sonic Forces, for example, but can actually choose different paths with different obstacles that got in your way. That sounds so freaking cool. Okay, thank God.
Sasso Studios is in the chat, by the way.
Hey, what's up, Sasso? Accompanied by a really fantastic and exciting music, this race really caught me. I was particularly surprised that you don't just have... Okay, so sorry, I already read this. But you don't have quick step sections. This is an actual level or boss where you have genuine control and you get to choose the different levels. That's awesome. That got in your way, accompanied by a really fantastic, exciting music. This really caught me off guard. I was pretty surprised that we don't just have quick step sections as we know in Sonic Forces, for example, but can actually choose different levels with different obstacles. Following the segment, Sage retreats but tells Sonic that this was the final warning, to which he replies that was a warning. The cutscene and the chase section were very intense and really fun. Awesome. I like that. While sorting through Spin Dash Izuka interview, there's a couple of interesting things from Sonic Stadium's Izuka interview. Okay. Look here. thank you very much for taking the time to speak with the Sonic community at Gamescom, Izuka-san. I wanted to ask you about some of the things Sonic Team has revealed over the last week. First of all, the Cocos. They're very cute. What's their role in Sonic Frontiers? What do you see them, and do you see them as limited to the Starfall Islands, or are they a bit like West, where they may return in future titles? Suzuka says, the Cocos are kind of a mysterious creature that exists all on the Starfall Islands, and, well, they play into the story quite a bit, so I'm afraid I can't really talk about what they are too much. We definitely don't want to spoil the mystery. Okay, interesting. That's very interesting. Then, should we expect to see more crossovers or collaborations between Sonic games, comics, maybe even the movies in the future? Or do you see each of those things as very different universes in your mind, despite collaborations like in Sonic Frontiers? Azuka says, well, I think that even with the Sonic Netflix TV show that's going to be on air soon, and the IDW comic series, it's always, I completely forgot about Sonic Prime, by the way. I've been so invested in Frontiers and Sonic movie stuff that I completely forgot about Prime. It's always best to have one universe to connect them. For the movies, though, it's a little too hard to reasonably incorporate the realistic-looking Sonic with a real human being friends and real planet Earth, and all of those things are a bit difficult to put into the game, which is understandable. But if we're talking about the comics, the Netflix series, and the games moving forward, the idea is to try to get all of them into the same universe. Or even if not exactly the same universe, at least having them feel like they're part of a connected universe. It's something that's very important to us. That sounds good. I'm happy to hear that. I understand the disconnect between the games and all that in the movies, because they have different like origins, but that sounds good. Okay. This is a podcast with Azuka.
Herzlich. Sehr, sehr freut, weil dadurch hoffe ich, dass
this is
wirklich so oder so war.
All different language. Can't even try it. Okay. Sounds good. Okay. Let me scratch. Let me see. So far, the Frontiers portion of the interview has been about the gameplay formula and how Sonic Team came up with it. Nothing of note yet. So far, judging by what I've heard in the interview, I'm getting vibes that Sonic Team looked to Sonic Adventure and Sonic Unleashed for a lot of inspiration with making Sonic Frontiers. Jordan is currently screaming. Not quite. They mentioned good, by the way, because he loves Unleashed, and I do think there's some good things to take from Adventure and Unleashed. They mentioned a few times that this was made completely from scratch. I asked about Adventure and Unleashed, and if the open zone idea came from there, though. They mentioned that the big open space never really fit with the high-speed Sonic gameplay, which is why they did it from scratch this time. They went to multiple iterations to make the islands bigger, smaller, and even 2 to 3 major content revisions. Wow, interesting. Okay, so they really...
Could you repeat that last bit?
They did a lot of like revisions to the islands while developing the game.
Oh, cool.
to make it perfect. Which I'm interested to know what the other ones looked like. Okay, so basically he wants people to understand that the current concept of Sonic Frontiers that we have been seeing this summer has not been in development for 5 years. Really. No surprise here, but Azuka told them that the Nintendo Switch version of Sonic Frontiers will have a lower resolution and frame rate. Totally fine. Okay, I think that's everything. I finally caught up with all the info we got this morning. Wow. All right.
Donnie, please get some sleep.
Yeah, get some sleep, bro. Awesome. Azuka told them, although development of Sonic Frontiers started in 2017, wow, really, he wants people to understand that the game has gone through a lot of changes since then, including multiple concept revisions. So it sounds like even though we waited 5 years for this game, and even though they planned stuff early on, it went through so many changes that, you know, they probably started from scratch multiple times. So, okay. But at the same time, that sounds good to me because it sounds like they are really passionate in getting this right. I did notice this. This is Sky Sanctuary, but this is level design from Chunan from Sonic Unleashed with Badniks from Chemical Plant. Very interesting.
So
and
they're mashing things up.
Yes, but also something to note. There are scan lines on this image. So yeah,
Yes,
I really think like this whole world Sonic's in is just completely like all fake. It's all AI, you know? Interesting. Okay.
Are they rewriting the entire?
What
Sonic
the hell is this?
Are they saying everything else never?
Why? Yeah.
Do you think so, Sam?
What did you say? Say it again.
Do you think Sonic Frontiers is a universe reset where everything never happened?
No. New stuff. All right, so we got some new screenshots. This enemy looks cool. I saw this one already.
Friends aren't even real. He's all alone.
This looks interesting.
Apocalyptic world.
Oh, look at this one. Wow. This is very interesting.
I'm coining that the Victor McKnight theory, okay?
Another big tower. We have another. This is all from yesterday. I really like this. This spring. This spring that jumps around is so funny. I noticed this one. This looks like Little Planet chained up. Very interesting. New area. Okay. Yeah, and we saw all this already. So I do want to mention that new Sonic Team animation. There's someone that got the full one. It starts with him running through rings. Awesome. Awesome. I love it. Okay. I think that's pretty much it right now in terms of Twitter. Let me catch up on donations and we'll go from there. All right, chat? Give me a second.
There is, Freddy Fazbear saying breaking Sam, but he never followed that up.
Okay.
I told him to tag me and tell me so I could tell you, but...
Well, let me look here. Let me read these donuts.
Wait,
Wow.
Sonic movie?
What?
Sonic movie. Oh.
He's probably just messing around.
Sonic movie first teaser?
No.
Yeah, I'm waiting for,
There's
to tell me what's going on.
what teaser?
I don't know, I don't see anything.
Guys, there's no way they have a teaser already.
Okay, don't have to spam.
I think it's BS. I think it's BS.
Sorry, my fault.
No, you're okay. All right, so let me go here.
Yeah, what's this remix? This is Babylon Garden, right?
Yes, this is by Adam Gecko Schwartz.
Never heard of
Geklo?
them. We gotta check out their stuff.
It's on my Chill Sonic music playlist for some reason. I wonder if that's a mistake, but whatever. Sounds good. I'm not complaining. We have a thing for Polyb from 303. Chowdy. Sorry. Chowdy? What is Chowdy, Sam? Hi, everyone on a call. Oh, sorry. I think I already read this one. Let me go. We read all this. I read all this. Yuji Naka donated $1. Says the Tims from Bound are much more marketable than those dumb rock babies with holes. Who even likes rocks anyways? When you can have my cute birds that you can snack on. Wow. Okay. If you excuse me, I'll be over here working on my Oshima diss track. Ahem. Thank you so much, Yuji Naka, for the donation, the $1. Sorry you had to spend your entire budget on Balin on that one donation. Appreciate it. Cat Ray, thank you for subscribing. Robert Paquin says, those turns are satisfying to watch. The last time I saw Sonic controlling this well in the Boost game was in Omens. Please don't harass me for saying this. I'm not going to harass you. I mean, considering Omens didn't make the control scheme they're using. It's Sonic Infinity. That's an engine made by someone else. Sonic Infinity does have that freeform movement that you're talking about. So, yeah. Barbara Parkman, thank you so much for the donation. Your boy Fibs says, did you see the footage of the stage at night? There's footage of it? I saw screenshots. I saw the screenshot of the world at night. Let me look here. I'll probably show chat.
Tweezers, this is a remix of Babylon Garden by Adam Gecko something.
I'm not seeing...
Oh, Tails Channel on Twitter left a new post.
What is it?
Tails Channel posted a new thing.
Okay. They're just talking about how there's not going to be a public demo, which we did cover.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
Okay. Let me see more stuff here.
Gotcha. Thank you, Pokey Brick.
So you're talking about this right here. This looks cool. So yeah, at night it looks like we have like things like kind of turn glowy. It looks cool. I really like it. What teaser? There is no teaser. The dude was lying.
They actually made a desert at night look good.
Yeah, they did. It looks cool. I do like it. And let me real quick. Let me also go into what this person said here. Bauer Paquin, thank you so much for the donation, by the way. Your boy Febs, thank you so much as well. Freaking, did you see the screenshots of the Sky Sanctuary level? You can tell exactly what level design they remade. Yep. Chanan, I saw it. Jaden Buck says it's help Sonic help all over again. What help Sonic? Oh, you're talking about with the friends? I could see that, but considering they took more emphasis on the story this time around, we'll have to see how it plays out. Before I just call it that again, I want to see more of the story. But thank you so much, Jaden Buck, for the donation. I do appreciate it. Kay says Sam needs a hearing test, but with Roger only. Wow. Thank you so much, Case. JJ Smiley says, with a $10 donation, says, there's a cool chase scene of Sage sending a Titan after Sonic, leading to elaborate wall running and quick stepping segments to escape, with dialogue giving a real interesting and serious tone. Yep, which I just read. Thank you so much, JJ Smiley. Appreciate the donation. Heart spam in the chat for JJ Smiley. We didn't do enough heart spams today. Patrick Garner, thank you. Luigi says, Sam, nice of you to read that Sonic fanfic for us. Not a problem. You're welcome. Stormy Does VR says, loud crashing noise. Look at those reflections. Thank you. Stormy Does VR says, so the voice tells Sonic to break down the walls between dimensions. What is the Netflix show about? Oh, dimensions. I don't think it's like that, though. I think it's going to be its own thing. But you could tell based off my videos on Sonic Prime with the concept art, he's definitely jumping through portals of some kind, some sort of different dimensions with different Eggmans. So I don't think it's that story in particular, but you can see the similarities. Thank you so much, Stormy Does VR. Ruki, thank you. Freaking 2.0 says, Frontiers made game journalists overcome their bias. Maybe this game is peak. Maybe. Thanks so much. The Super Guy 55 says, IGN was an early build, not because of us, probably. I'm not saying it, even if it was an early build, I don't think it was a great way to market the game. If the build was not representing the game in a good way, if it was too far different, they probably shouldn't have done it. I think everyone agrees at this point that the early marketing of Frontiers was super rough. They shouldn't have done it. Thank you so much, Enrique. I appreciate you. The Super Guy 55. Appreciate you. Nintendo Dario says it's going to continue to happen regardless. Are you talking about when I was mentioning about the animation stuff? Yeah, probably. Bobby from 303, respect, thank you. Kyle with the donation, thank you. Kyle donated again, says Omens runs fine on my laptop for some reason. Okay, that sounds cool. I didn't try Omen. I didn't want to download it again, so yeah. Hollow Boy Gaming says, where are you guys gonna pre-order Frontiers from?
I got mine at GameStop for the Steelbook.
I didn't pre-order it yet, but I would probably get it. I would probably get whatever Steelbook looks better to me. I don't know quite yet. I'm a little, when you do a lot of game reviews, you're a little hesitant to buy them right away because there's a good chance I'll probably just get a review copy. So I'm kind of like debating. I mean, review copies are usually digital, so I will have to get it physically. So I will probably get it from Best Buy or GameStop, or both. I don't know. Hollow Boy Gaming, thank you so much for the donation. DesTube says, hey Sam, forgot to mention that if you remember when Kishimoto talked about taking inspiration from the Sonic movie, the later thing Sonic does at the boss kind of reminds me of what I did to Robotnik thing. Yep, and we talked about that early on. Yeah, definitely, you could tell they took some inspiration from that. Thank you so much, DesTube. I appreciate it. Thank you for the $20, dude. That's a very generous donation for that. Holy cow. Heartspam in the chat for DesTube, dude. You donated $20 to say that. Thank you so much. And yeah, I can definitely see that. I can definitely see. He's talking about right here, chat. Where Sonic jumps. It's like what he did at the end of the first Sonic movie to Robotnik. Yeah.
I
Looks
dig
cool.
that, yeah.
Yeah, it's really cool. Farouk says, when can we pre-order it from GameStop? I think right now.
Yeah, I got mine.
Castell A&M says, oops, I accidentally refused Ria's Green Hills. Again, my bad. Yeah, they accidentally just poured it in. You know, when you're like baking cake, you pour too much of one ingredient. They put a little too much Green Hill, so it was an accident. Thank you so much, Castell.
If you're my cat meowing, it's because he's hungry.
No, it's all good. Kyle Montgomery says, is Frontiers an anniversary title? If so, do you think they will be reusing levels as well as past level design as a way to call back to previous games, or do you think it's just laziness? So I don't think it has to be one or the other. It's not an anniversary title. Yeah, because it's coming out in 2022. So this is not because this is coming out on what, Sonic's 31st.
This is supposed to be his 30th game, right?
Yeah, I think so. But I mean, honestly, what Sonic game now comes out and is an anniversary title? Almost every single Sonic game comes out as an anniversary title, and it's a celebration of Sonic every single game. But I think this one is probably the first game in a long time where they're not emphasizing it being an anniversary. So I don't think they were using levels to celebrate his past. I also don't know if it's complete laziness. It's hard to say until I play the full game. What we know based on what they're saying is it's a story thing. It was completely intentional, but I'm more inclined to believe it was probably an excuse to be able to do that. Now, that's just me, and the reason I say that is because I personally like this level more. I think this level is far more interesting and better than any of the reused levels or the reused level design. But, you know, it's no way to tell yet. I'm more leaning towards, though, they probably needed a cut somewhere in development, make it easier so they could work more on those 5 huge islands we have in the game. So that's probably what they did. I don't know yet.
I've noticed most of these like little bite-sized cyberspace levels, most of them are shorter than Forces levels, which I'm kind of happy about.
Well, yeah.
If they're bite-sized, they're bite-sized.
Yeah, they're bite-sized because, again, they're more like special stages and you have to replay them over and over with different missions, so that way you can get the Chaos Emerald. So it makes sense. But yeah, again, but the reason, Kyle, I'm not calling Frontiers garbage because of this, because that's not the focus of the game. These are like the special stages. So and even then, it's not like a deal breaker. I love playing Sonic. Even if I have to play a game I've played over and over again, I still like it. It just depends on what sections they take, if they're interesting level design. But at the end of the day, I would prefer new stuff. I think a lot of people are kind of sick of the reuse of Green Hill and Chemical Plant. Like, I don't think we really want to see another Chemical Plant or Green Hill Zone, but they're doing it anyways. So I prefer new, but it's not a deal breaker for me. Thank you so much, Kyle. I appreciate the donation. Very generous of you. And we're gonna do a heart spam in a second here. Crunch Scarf Deluxe says, do you think the nostalgia pandering exists because this was originally an anniversary title? I mean, probably, but I don't know, because again, were they really gonna do what they did again in Forces and Generations? Because those were also anniversary titles. Like, I don't know. I don't know. I don't think so. I think it's just more so they had to cut something in development. They had to make something easier to work on the big 5 worlds. So the cyberspace was more resorted to reuse of assets.
I'm seeing this argument a lot on the internet. Doesn't Mario reuse levels a lot more than Sonic? And yeah, true, but Mario doesn't have an overarching narrative much more complex than just simply saving the princess from the same person. Like, they do that because it's not a story-focused game.
But that doesn't...
But when you do that over and over again for different Sonic games with different stories,
but also,
it gets a little obnoxious.
But also, just because Mario does it doesn't make it right. For those that don't know, Mario fans are also very tired of that as well. I don't know if you've heard, but Mario fans are sick of seeing the same stuff. They've said it multiple times. The thing is, though, when Mario usually does go back to old levels, it does so in a new way. For example, Mario Odyssey. It was interesting to see those worlds from back in old games brought to HD. So that was different. That's new. It's enthralling in that way. With Sonic, though, when you're bringing worlds from Generations is a beautiful looking game. You know what I mean? So that's why when we see when we see, you know, what was it? Sonic Frontiers trailer. So that's the difference between Mario and Sonic when it comes to reuse. But when you look at stuff like this here, not necessarily that. From this here, so Sky Sanctuary is a good example. How does this look different to the Sky Sanctuary in Generations? Odds are it's probably just slight level design stuff, which is probably taken from something else, or the slight scan lines or the glitch effects. Is that enough? In my opinion, no. But again, it doesn't take away my excitement of the overall game because it's a special stage. You know what I mean? But again, I think that's a clear example as to why that's the difference between when Mario does something and when Sonic does something. With Mario, it could be cool, it could be engaging. Even sometimes with fans of Mario, they are annoyed by that already. So it doesn't make it right. But when Sonic does it, it doesn't feel like they're doing enough to justify it. But that's just me. Anyways, enough on that. I talked about that more in the last stream. This is more about a lot of the new stuff we're learning. Sorry. Thank you so much, Crunch Scarf. Appreciate the donation. Wingman25 says, Sep Sam, what did I miss? Please watch the VOD.
There's a lot to
yeah, there's a lot to cover. We just covered a lot of the stuff we saw today in this gameplay, not this one. In this gameplay here. So
he's using a Kamehameha.
Yeah.
I can't believe Sonic's in Fortnite.
So definitely watch the VOD, but yeah, so TLDR, I love it. Everything we saw today makes me even more hyped for Frontiers. Genuinely. Rory says, Ian Flynn did talk about individual character arcs. I have a strong feeling it'll be like 06, where we play as characters for a short time. Well, I'm sorry to say this, Rory. It was just confirmed that we're probably going to only play as Sonic in this game. But I do hope that the characters, side characters, have more influence on the story. And so far, it sounds like that is exactly the case. Thank you so much, Rory. Appreciate the donation. P2K says, by the way, I'm almost caught up with donations, chat. P2K says, hey, Sam, hope you're having a good time. Must say, I love how nice the turning in Frontiers when boosting really feels like an evolution of the boost. It does. It's the first time I could say Boost Sonic looks like he controls well, and giving the players the option to change the control settings really does help with that. So we could really get our individual tastes in there. Thank you so much, P2K. Appreciate the donation. Erwin the Fox says, for a moment, I felt Sonic's moves could be a little OP, but at the same time, I don't know what to expect with the difficulty settings. I'm not very convinced about the AI competence, but I'm still hyped. Yeah, I mean, it did seem like at times it could feel overhyped. Even sometimes it could feel like he's underpowered, I mean. But no, it seems like it's an RPG element. You're going to start weak, but over time you get to upgrade his abilities, and I kind of like that. It incentivizes replayability, it incentivizes you grinding out, it incentivizes you grinding up Sonic's abilities. So yeah, man, we'll have to see when the game comes out though.
You got a Hello Sam from Greece. Wow.
From who?
Hello Sam from Greece, like the location.
Oh, hi Greece, from Greece. Hello.
Quantum.
Hi Quantum.
Oh shit.
Hello Evan.
Oh, hey, sorry, I just wasn't sure if my mic was working.
Dude.
Now I'm here. Hi.
So I assume you saw the new gameplay footage?
Yeah.
Did you see all the stuff with all the Game Informer and all that stuff?
I'm pretty sure I'm up to date. Yeah, I'm kind of obsessed.
Are you? Yeah, are you like way more hyped now too?
I still, you know what? I really like the slogan I have these days, which is critical and hype, and I think I'm going to maintain that status.
Yeah, that's where I'm at still too, but I definitely see, especially with this recent build too, with that little animation change, which we talked about, I'm definitely seeing, I feel like the most recent build and them probably taking into account feedback from earlier this year. And it's looking really good. I really am hyped about what we're seeing so far.
Although they are still bringing in even more elements from Breath of the Wild, it's feeling less and less like Breath of the Wild.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, the important distinction, I think, is that they are confirmed behaving differently than the development process of Forces.
Forces, exactly.
So, you know what? I'm okay.
Yeah. Toxic says, I'm still here watching in 6th period. The teachers can never stop me. Sonic and procrastination forever. Wow. Thank you so much, Toxic. Please don't get caught. Please don't get caught. Appreciate the donation, man. Stay in school.
Everyone
Pay attention.
talk about math.
I watched a Sonic stream while I was doing midterms.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm really liking what I'm seeing. We went through everything so far. I caught up on all the donations, by the way. Thank you all for the donations. Can we get a heart spam in the chat for everyone that donated,
Did he
please?
stand in midair? Or was he doing
No.
No.
He's kind of Dragon Ball Z floating,
Yeah,
though.
That's great.
That's cool. By the way, yeah, so please heart spam in the chat for everyone that donated. Thank you all so much for the very generous donations, and I appreciate you guys constantly supporting the channel. I really do. You guys are the best community. What I was going to say, though, is, yeah, we went through all this stuff. I love everything I'm seeing. I love more so the combat. I love how there's so many different ways it seems like there's so many different ways to beat this guy. You make him inflate, you then get bounced into the net. This causes this effect, which it looks straight out of the Sonic movie, like Sonic movie 1, which looks so cool, right? And then you have the electric fence, which also is a way to take him down or get him off guard to then, wail on him.
Well, I think you have to do all of those things in succession to hurt him.
Maybe, but even then, though, it's these bosses.
Dynamic?
Yeah, it's dynamic, and for Sonic bosses, this is not something we're used to. We're used to bosses being defeated in 30 seconds or less.
It's true. It's like jump and then target the correct spot that it does automatically.
Yeah, and we're also used to Sonic bosses constantly moving, chasing them. This is stationary. This boss reminds me of a boss we would be fighting in Sonic Adventure 1. And in fact,
so you're saying variety,
yes,
dynamic,
exactly. And I even mentioned this early too. This boss also reminds me of the Zero boss fight with Amy. You knock him into the electric fence, leave him on open.
You make him inflate.
I wonder if the Zero boss fight is actually used as an influence, because it seems like they're taking influence from a bunch of stuff, which is good. I like that. They should learn.
Hey,
can
they take influence from SA1 where his head actually tilts and rotates and focuses on focal points in the environment?
That's okay. I do get what you mean by that. When you're talking about when you're standing still and something's moving by and he like follows it with his head.
Yeah, just like I feel like in a game like this where there's a lot of different things you interact with, it'd be a nice subtle little thing.
Yeah, that is a small thing though. But I do like. I don't know if you weren't here earlier, but we were talking about this. When it does look like his quills now, when you're spinning really fast, turning, are bending. Like they are like moving to the G-forces you're putting onto his body.
They have physics.
They do have physics, exactly. Isn't it crazy?
Oh, that is very good. Yeah, I already talked about it on Twitter, but that falling animation is so good.
So much better, right? And I did talk about, and I talked about this earlier too, that next time people shouldn't yell at us when we're critiquing stuff, because look, it's so good.
Is there a lock-on feature in this game? Like,
yes.
I see in some gameplay where the camera focuses on the enemy, and this gameplay doesn't do that.
Okay, no, I think there is a lock-on.
Actually, I don't mean to like turn this into like a negative Sonic Frontiers shit on stream, but I saw somebody that played Sonic Frontiers had the opinion that the lock-on didn't feel good.
I mean, there's bad opinions.
I'm not gonna. I mean, to be fair though, I will say this: that's something a lot of casuals had a problem with the homing attack in the first place. So I can't really. It's hard to determine at this point because people always had trouble with the lock on with Sonic for some reason. They just never caught on. Which I have to say, when Sonic games have no UI or no lock on cursor, I kind of like it. I wish there was kind of an option to turn off the lock-on cursors. Even with forces, when they would show, not necessarily the UI, but the lock-on cursor more so. When they were advertising Sonic Forces, I mentioned this in one of my early reactions. Was, oh my god, it's like Adventure. There's no lock-on. It looks so clean. Nah, they just had it off. But I gotta say, I do kind of like it without the cursor. It makes it less busy, I would say.
I'm at least glad that it's subtle in this game.
Yeah.
From when I see the triangle.
Yeah, and they added more particle effects, as you can see, which is pretty cool.
Is that the Sonic movie effect that they were talking about?
From what I was reading in the article earlier, when you collect 100 rings and keep 100 ring or keep your full ring count without getting hurt, you will get that Sonic movie effect.
I remember there was a lot of people that didn't want lightning to be in the main games.
I was one of them.
It's okay. People have been wrong before.
No, actually, no. I didn't hate the idea. I remember I did talk about it. I talked about it a long time ago. Sonic electricity.
Maybe I'm biased because I incorporated it into my video. Yeah. But I really like lightning on Sonic.
I did talk about this a while ago with this. What the fuck was this game? I don't even remember this coming out. This was like a mobile game, right? And I talked about it. And if I remember my views on it exactly, it didn't bother me, but it also didn't win me over. I thought it was like whatever. But there was people in the comments that genuinely were like, people were like, Sonic is supposed to be the sound of like a wind type, not an electric, like something like that. And like,
it's supposed to be a flying type Pokemon.
But right, but like it but I think this is more cool. And if you read the article with Azuka, it sounds like he wants to incorporate the different medias of Sonic into a unified universe. Not necessarily, and he made this clear too, not where they're all the same thing, like they all came from the same thing, but a more connected, more, how do you say it, like cohesive? Like, so you'll see elements.
A way you can associate Sonic with.
Exactly. So you'll probably start to see elements from the movie, and he mentions Prime and such in the comics into the games, and he wants to do that. So they're not all like separate universes. He wants to bring them together. And yeah, I think that's just cool. I was mentioning this earlier, Evan, before you were here. It definitely looks like they added in this build, there's more foliage around. There's a lot more grass.
Yeah. Grass too?
Yes. More bushes, the trees look more dense. It just looks like they added more to it.
Could you imagine running through that grass at full speed? Your legs would hurt.
Yeah.
You're not running through it. It's not.
And yeah, this was also something I was talking about earlier, Evan. This is all just to catch up, Evan, real quick. I want to talk with him real quick about this before we get offline here. But this...
don't worry about me. I'm good.
No, I want to talk about this without you. I like geeking with you. This cyberspace stage is the best thing out of the cyberspace stages. Far better than anything they returned.
I do think they did show this cut because of the backlash, but it is good. I do like it. It is an example of what is good, and it is showing them... It is showing that they are aware of what we like.
Yeah,
so.
But this also I think when I said to the chat, what looks better, what's returning or this looks better, and I also brought up a point that this Sonic in Frontiers clearly controls differently. You have more freedom of movement. This one little part right here messed me up so bad. The fact that he's able to so smooly go to the left, collect these rings. He didn't have.
Light dash?
He didn't have
He's not
You
supposed
probably
to
can.
merge with a solid line.
But what I was saying though,
like that?
was he was able to do that without a quick step. There's no quick step here. There's no like, what do you call those lines that Sonic would be on? Splines?
Splines, yes.
Splines. There's no splines. There's freedom of movement here. The problem I have with the returning levels, though, is that those were designed with the splines in mind. Those were designed with a worse controlling Sonic. So as a result, the level design is more restrictive. When they design a level around this new movement, this level is a clear example of what they could do. More open pathways, more pathways in general, by the way. Less automation. This looks way more fun than anything in Generations.
Another thing, you remember how he went through that ring just back there? Actually, he clearly missed the ring, but he went through it.
Yeah, that's okay. I mean, I did talk about that.
Thinking about it in the control scheme of Sonic, I'm actually okay with it, I guess, because I feel like it would be easy to miss going at blazing.
Yes, so I did talk about this before on a way earlier stream with the IGN footage, where when they were grinding, they completely missed the ring, and they still got it. People did tell me in the chat that, it's probably to make the game flow better, so you don't have to be ultra precise. In that regard, I understand it. I probably would have just made the rings bigger.
Yeah, I was about to say, why don't you just make the rings bigger?
But I guess, I don't know. It's just an asset they had, so I guess better to just change the... I don't know. They probably could have made it bigger.
Rings bigger. What the heck?
Yeah, but whatever. It's fine. It's again. That's.
I mean, that's again. It's a nitpick.
It's a nitpick. Yeah, and that stuff like that. You know, we could.
Next game. Next game.
But stuff like that. You know, and this was a clear example of momentum in the game. He went fast downhill, a little slower uphill. I see it. I understand. But yeah, no.
Use the stop there. I like that.
Yes. I really do like the lighting.
He doesn't stand in the air anymore.
The lighting on Sonic looks awesome. What'd you say?
He doesn't stand in the air anymore.
Yeah.
Almost like complaining about things sometimes works, guys. You just have to make sure
and I talked about this earlier. Like it was critiquing and trying to shift it as we're harassing them or we're trying to, you know, it's like just complain to complain. No, we're literally constructive criticism for a series we love. And guess what? That's why the Sonic movie got changed in the first place. That's probably why they're taking feedback here and probably going in and cleaning up some stuff. Whether it was planned or not, you can't deny this looks better. And it justifies us talking about that in the later build because guess what? They changed it. They agreed. So yeah, all right. Cool. We did it. We talked about everything again. Oh, God. Okay. Erwin has become a member. Thank you so much for being a member, Erwin. Appreciate you. I'm like lightheaded. Stormy does VR says, we all know Sonic is an electric type. Sonichu. Wow. Thank you so much, Stormy.
Kenny, you've pinged Roger Craig Smith and gotten a response before. Could you please ask him whether or not he is the voice or if
stop. Okay, Evan, everyone pause. Evan, there was a bit of a discussion earlier and they ended up roasting me because of it.
And me.
Okay, no one, don't look at chat. I need to get your genuine reaction and your thoughts first, okay?
Okay.
Listen to the sound effects in my Discord live stream. Make sure you're hear the audio. Okay. Listen to the sound effect here, okay?
Yeah.
That sound effect, right? Sounds like a buzzsaw, right? Sounds cool? When he's charging up the spin?
Wait, that's Roger's voice.
Oh, God.
Isn't it?
So,
we can't tell.
I said... So earlier in the stream, I said, yo, that sound effect sounds cool. It sounds like a buzzsaw. That's awesome. The entire chat started roasting me, my headphones, my purchase decisions to even have headphones. They started saying, why am I not like Fidel wearing AirPods? Like, they started roasting me, saying that that's Roger's voice. That's not a sound effect. And
I win!
But I still, even no matter what, it sounds good. But still, I'm just
screw unique opinions.
But then I'm like, but then they're like, yo, see, I mimic the sound of your voice. But no, it's like, so you think this is Roger doing it? You don't think it's a sound effect?
Nah, I can totally hear Roger in there going like I don't know.
You think it's No, listen to that. Listen again. Listen again.
You can hear both.
Listen again. It sounds like.
I mean, there's a lot of sounds going on in a voice, you know what I'm saying?
All right. You know what? Whatever, bro. Fine, chat. Chat, if you could take this one, could we agree that it was Amy and not Elise? Could we at least agree on that much?
What?
If this is Roger, we can agree that was Amy in Sonic 06, right? On the train, not Elise? We could agree? I'll give you it. What do you mean no? What do you mean no? Why are you guys so mean? Henalish, what are you doing? Why am I the only? You guys hate me. This is not fair. Evan, when I tell you they were roasting my entire life. It was so sad.
Because of the Roger thing?
Yeah, they started roasting my hearing. They started roasting my earbuds. They donated to me and said to buy better headphones. It was so mean. It was.
I mean, I'm wearing big beefy headphones. You got like one of those things.
Someone donated $2 and said that like their amount was like twice as much as the headphones I bought. Like, bruh. I've never been so rudely like despised by my chat before over one. But Anyways, Jaden Buck says, if you ever do a Sonic Multiverse crossover in similar vein to Spider-Man, I will throw my money at that in a heartbeat. That would be cool. Like, well, didn't Generations kind of do that though? Well, if they did it better than Generations kind of like tried to do it, and it was like dipping its toe in the water. If they had like classic with adventure with modern and boom and movie, like 5 Sonics. Actually, don't do that. That sounds.
Honest, I really don't. The only thing I don't want in there is movie Sonic.
Yeah, that's the only thing I'd be
good.
interesting.
Please,
yeah.
please leave him alone.
Well, actually, and Adventure Sonic, I think that'd be cool too. How about don't do classic Sonic because he's been done to death. Just do adventure and modern and movie. That'd be cool. Like you know, like a 3 thing, kind of like Spider-Man, but they're all modern. They're not classic. They all play in a 3D space. That'd be sick.
Kenny's vote is for Roger.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But Kenny, I'm so sorry.
I had to catch myself up and find out what exactly you were talking about.
Yeah.
Because I had no idea why you wanted
Kenny,
me
what's
to
your
type
thoughts on the
Roger.
footage you saw?
I didn't see anything. I was at work. To be honest, I just saw the city. Sorry.
You haven't seen anything?
I haven't been
All
on
right,
Twitter.
listen,
I was
Kenny,
really
Kenny,
busy today at work.
Kenny, click my stream.
4 a.m.
Click my stream.
Yeah, I was at work all day.
It's okay.
I just,
Click
4 a.m.
Click.
I'm not at 4 a.m. I'm sleeping until like 8 and then going to work at 9.
All right, listen, Kenny, click my stream and watch us through. We'll get your genuine.
No. You don't have to show me. No, I'll watch on my own time.
Oh, okay. Well, I was gonna probably call it because we have been streaming for a while now, and my voice is shattered. But let me end with my final thoughts. I absolutely love what I'm seeing here today. I think they did a good job. This is definitely the best Frontiers footage that I've seen. The bosses seem engaging. The bosses I'm hearing about from Game Informer sound even crazier. The cutscenes being serious sound. I like the Sand World. It sounds like there's so much insane stuff that happened in this island alone. Makes me wonder how much crazier things get on the other 3 islands we haven't seen yet. I
just make the big fishing the Yakuza fishing. Thank you.
I am incredibly excited for what we have here. I really am. And I guess, you guys can definitely expect, when more information comes out, I will do a reaction to them. When this game comes out, expect the whole shebang. Reviews. Chat, can I do a poll real quick with all of you guys here?
Is it Roger or Buzzsaw?
Oh no, you're not doing that.
You'll destroy.
Is this a boss or is this just a random enemy in the world?
For the record, Evan, I heard Roger, but I voted for Buzzsaw.
Why? Just being nice?
No, I could hear a little bit of both, but I was leaning towards Buzzsaw.
Interesting.
But I can see how people hear Roger because it does have a vocal quality to it.
I'm gonna
There's a lot
do.
of sounds going on.
The Emerald Sandbox. That is not how you spell pole. Or that's the wrong pole.
All right.
It's P-O-L-L.
I'm going to ask this question here. Please give me your thoughts. Okay.
Ooh.
So this is something I'm debating because you guys know my channel. What grew my channel in the first place, a big part of my channel back in the day, was the Sonic Frontiers Let's Play that I did. Sonic Forces. Fucking hell. If I do that one more time, chat.
You even said Frontiers, too.
Yeah, I did. This Let's Play here. You guys really liked it.
Hello, Procrastinates.
I can't guarantee if the Let's Play would be a first-time playthrough. But I could probably guarantee that it would probably, I feel like more engaging wise, it would probably be better to do a Let's Play series that is a completion type Let's Play, just to differentiate it from the Forces one.
I would say do a Let's Play for the core story, and they maybe work on completion on your streams.
Maybe, but the completion would be grinding, so that might not be as engaging on stream. So I feel like that's probably best suited for a Let's Play. Well, because
fun.
No, people don't want you to watch you do the same thing over and over. Stream is fun, but Let's Plays would be nice for those of us who can't make it to the streams regularly. Let's Plays is what introduced me to your channel, so it would be cool. Thank you so much for that insight, Unleashed. Yeah, that's why I was debating it. It's like, I know Let's Plays are kind of an archaic thing on YouTube, but I like Let's Plays still. I still want to do them. When I did do my Let's Play of TSR though, that I never finished, by the way, I did finish the game. I was doing my Let's Play of Team Sonic Racing, but I had to stop it because, and I had to start putting parts into each other because people were not liking that I was uploading so much Let's Play stuff. So I don't know.
Oh boy, 10K views.
Yeah, back.
Sorry, I don't mean to make fun of you.
No, back then. No, back then.
You've grown a lot, and I'm proud of you.
Well, yeah, but the reason I had to stop it is also because of that, Victor. People were not watching it. It took a lot of. I put a lot of editing stuff in there. I do a lot of jokes like that, but people did start to unsubscribe. I was bleeding subscribers from this, but maybe that's because it was a Sonic racing game and no one really cared. So maybe Frontiers will be different. So, and I'll do both in the end. I will stream it no matter what. I just want to know, would you guys also like a Let's Play? So we'll see. We'll see. I'm going to end the poll soon. It sounds, I mean, I'm just going to end it now. Obviously, it looks like a roughly 75% said yes. Do a Let's Play with it. And probably 25% said no. No matter what, you will get your stream for those that voted no. But I appreciate your guys' insight. So, with...
if you guys are wondering why this is a good point of contention, is that a Let's Play could potentially hurt his algorithmic place, like his
that is true.
Like yeah.
So that's why I'm saying, if I do a Let's Play, y'all better watch it. But yeah, no, I mean, my Let's Plays are not like me just sitting in front of the camera playing it. I will do edits, I will do cuts, I will do funny jokes, I'll do skits. You'll see my editing style for Let's Plays are usually pretty high quality. But we'll see what we do. Alrighty, guys?
I'm gonna say I'm our little junior Jacksepticeye here.
With that said, I'm probably going to call it there so the stream doesn't go over 4 hours. But yeah, it was fun. Sorry, Evan and Kenny, I know you guys kind of just now tuned in, but
it's all good.
I don't want to reiterate too much. And we get to gossip about this game even more in private. Oh my god. Anyways, guys, I'm going to call it a night. I'll deafen right now so I can do my credits. I'll talk to you guys later.
Bye guys.
Bye.
Alrighty, guys. Thank you all so much for tuning in. I really do appreciate it. Sorry, I think I missed some donations here. Jane Buck, thank you again for the donation, by the way. $10 really appreciate, or $5 appreciate it. Luigi says, "Are you gonna play Omens again, or have you given up?" I've given up. I'm not gonna touch Omens. So I'm sorry. Not my thing. Not so much of the game, but also everything surrounding it. I'm just gonna avoid it. This is more important. I would think you guys care more about Frontiers than an unofficial thing. That's personally me. So yeah, with all that said, thank you so much for the donations. Thank you guys for the support. If you guys haven't already, please consider subscribing. Hit the bell so you guys know when I upload. I'm gonna do everything I can to cover all things for Sonic Frontiers. Please follow me on Twitter. Again, we surpassed 20,000 not so long ago, and we're almost at 20,200 followers. We've gained 200 followers so far since I passed 20,000, which was less than a week. Crazy. You guys are crazy. So be sure to follow me on Twitter. I appreciate all the support you guys are giving me. I appreciate you guys sticking with me through this roller coaster ride. We had for Frontiers. Yeah, I can't wait to play this game. I'm hyped. Thank you guys so much for coming and chilling with me. I'll talk to you guys very soon. Bye, guys.